On air, don't care, broadcast beware. I'ma say some wild shit, you know when and where. We not your average bears, we don't mind the glares. Keep your escalator, I prefer the stairs. My ego bigger than the Holy Cathedral or the American Airlines when it's loaded with people. I can't sit in the background when I am the feature. On air, don't care, it's nice to meet you. I can't sit in the background if I am the feature. It's on air, don't care, it's nice to meet you.
Shawn Kay the Showman, y'all know what it is.
Blue Label Johnny, what up? On air, don't care, MG going live. Johnny Luciano, Double J Jacoby, Blue Label Johnny.
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live from the library bar. You know what it is. It is on air, don't care. And as you can see, no, our lighting hasn't gotten that much better. We just brighten up the set with this beautiful white face right here. That's right, Blue Label Johnny. He's been replaced. He's been trying to find his replacement. I found mine. No John tonight. We got a real dog in the house, a DFW comedian. Y'all give it up for Miles Francis.
Yeah, make some noise for your downgrade, y'all.
No, not at all, bro. We got a hair grade, bro. This is the upgrade with the hair grade. Me and John are two brown bald guys on this show. Yeah. It's not a good aesthetic. You know, that we literally have hair grade to balance this out. But speaking of which, of course, the show is not even possible without the incredible producer behind the scenes, Haggard the Plug, a.k.a. Jason Dyer of Deep Video Live.
Dude, honestly, I've only been here for, 10, 15 minutes, and I've already seen that he's clearly the real star of the show.
The juice. Oh, dude, like, as you can see, like, John, this is John's show. Yeah. And, like, the show is still able to go on even though he's here. But if me and John wanted to put on the show and Jason couldn't show up, the show is dead.
Yeah, dude.
No one can do what Jason does.
Remember this when they hit the big bucks.
Jason Dyer. Haggard. I can't hear you, Jason.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
I was saying absolutely. I'm going to help him get there for sure.
Hell yeah. He is the real one. And of course, it's like he's behind the scenes and he's standing also in the always the greatest fit in that anyone's wearing in the bar, dude, man.
When you see his shirt tonight, I complimented him twice already off air, and I'm probably going to talk about it 3 more times on air, man. Every time I look at it, I see something else I like.
Beautiful.
Yeah, dude.
Sexy. But enough about Jason, enough about us. Miles Francis.
I do like that the pop is located right over his nipple, just so like if you get it synced up right,
boom.
Like, you can do boom and pop.
He does have he has the comic boom right over city. Show that titty, Jason. Show that titty, that boom titty.
Oh, yeah,
there we go.
It's boom and pop. It's a 1-2 action. Like a Terry Crews. I haven't practiced that yet.
It makes me say way-ho. 100%. Yeah. Don't act like you don't remember that song. But Miles Francis, man, welcome to On Air Don't Care, bro. What do you think of the setup? What do you think of the live broadcast, dude?
You're way more legit than I've given you credit for, Shawn.
Thank you, man. That's actually the effect. That's like the greatest compliment you can say because I love people having too much expectations for me.
Sure.
And then I end up hitting below the mark. Yo, shoot low with me. Dude, shoot low and let me aim high. You know what I mean?
Since I only know you through comedy, and I know you've done so many other things and whatnot, you're the showman after all, but I only know you through comedy, so I'm still half expecting this to just be kind of a prank. Like you guys just brought in a bunch of stuff. Like there's nothing actually being recorded right now.
TikTok, cell phones around.
You got this off of Etsy or I don't know, Wish maybe. Like you probably put that one together yourself. Yeah, most of the people at the bar are plants right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It is hard to get. We have to literally pay everyone to come here and drink. That's what we have to do here at Library Bar. But man, thank you for filling in, bro.
Thanks for having me, man.
It's nice being surrounded by such a cornucopia of hair. You know what I mean? At some point of this show, definitely we will get Miles's hair over mine, and just to see what his hair would look like on top of that.
Is that the move, my man?
I think the show might eventually get there. We've had a few episodes where we had a little late reveal, something at the very end that was a gift to everybody or something like that. And I don't know. I think that it would be a good image. You know?
Well, I mean, this might give you some hope or something. I actually donate my hair pretty regularly. I grow it out and I donate it.
Oh, I'm not looking to keep it.
I was going to offer it. I mean, you could take it straight out of the hands of that little cancer-ridden people if you wanted to.
All we need is 5 seconds. Snap that pic and it'll last forever, bro.
Okay, yeah.
That's all good.
So you need something for Tinder.
Yeah. I'll tell you this. I definitely wanted to have you on my podcast show, Metro Icon Podcast, because I felt we never had we've always seen each other through the scene, so we never had that one-on-one like type of like real interaction to really like gauge and get to know each other. But you've been in the comedy game for a good minute. How long you been doing comedy?
So I've been doing stand-up comedy specifically. It was 4 years, and March 11th is my comedy anniversary.
Oh, shit.
And, I did, before that, I did a couple years of like improv and sketch at Dallas Comedy House before it closed down.
I'm an improv guy too.
And then, oh, very cool. I still love improv. I mean, I think the truth is, I think improv is kind of a shit art form, but it's a wonderful tool for comedy. Like, it's like the idea of like, I'm probably going to piss off like several clubs when I say like the idea of paying to watch adults play pretend is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But it does build to some like good foundation and ideas and inspiration for real comedy.
No, so like this is the way I see it. So I graduated from Second City in Chicago. So that's where I ran my improv program. And a lot of people that went through, this is the way I see it, is that there's obviously improv is team, stand up your solo, but to do stand up comedy, like you internally have to want to do stand up comedy and really fight those demons, right? Improv comedy, there's a big support, but anybody can do improv comedy, and
arguably everybody should do improv comedy. I think it's healthy.
I say it all the time, and so what's funny is that throughout each program that I went to, like I was the only dude that was like a full-time working entertainer. Like everybody worked all these other professions, like that were never trying to become a stage performer, but they did improv comedy to like open themselves up and really like try to like be better at like just social speaking and public 100%. Speaking and working with
your boss at the office, talking to the person that you don't get along with, building a bridge with a coworker that you're forced to work with. Like it gives you a lot of life skills. And I had a coach, an improv team I was on. We had a coach, and one of the things that he would always say that kind of always like rings in the back of my mind is that like all of life is improv. We don't know now, this is all improvised. We don't know what either of the other is going to say. We might, go off on some wild tangent. You might put my hair on later. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's all just like, yes, and
will
each
put
other.
your hair on later. No, but you're absolutely right. In the same time too, that the biggest thing, and I think that it taught me, was actually how to listen. You know what I mean? Like that was a big thing, was like really realizing how much I don't listen, like where I have some idea in my head and somebody else can open the scene. It's like really learning how to take it away and do not like the whole yes and process. So yeah, man, like I recommend anybody 100%. He said it. If anybody in the game that's just trying to just be better naturally in the way your brain processes conversation, dialect, social situations, go do some improv. You'll have a blast doing it. But yeah, man, that was like such a lovey-dovey moment. Like John will be so disappointed on how not savage.
You were supposed to be mean. I forgot.
I know, but I do want to make sure we introduce Miles. Do you do anything else outside of stand-up comedy?
I do so many things outside of stand-up,
like work-wise. Like
yeah, and I'm a gig employee, so like I do a lot of different things. Probably my primary income outside of stand-up is I teach scuba diving. I work at a Dallas-based scuba shop.
What's the scuba shop? Where's that?
It's Scuba Toys in
Scuba Toys.
Yeah, man.
Sounds sexy.
It's a cool place. I like
Scuba
it.
Toys.
I've been scuba certified since like 1998. And I became an instructor in like 2016. So yeah, it's I love diving. I love being in the water, and it's something I can, I spend a lot of time in pools getting people ready to go to the ocean, things like that. Additionally, man, I'm a PA on photo sets, on film sets, commercial shoots, things like that.
Yeah, dude. I see exactly every role, like, because you have a very big surfer, like pothead image to you, type of like, you know what I'm saying, like a surfer boy type of thing.
Yeah, totally. I was actually born in California. I was just by Huntington Beach, California. But I was like just barely there. And we moved a lot when I was a kid. And I think part of me just like always liked the reaction that I got when I told people I was from California. Phoenix, Arizona, Topeka, Kansas, all over the Northwest, Dallas area. And yeah, I tell people that and I get like a good reaction as a kid. So I think it just kind of latched on.
You just kind of like, you're like, you know what? You just kind of like engulfed yourself into the image of it.
And I do love that culture. I have surfed. I don't get too often, obviously, because we don't live near an ocean or whatever. But, I still skateboard or longboard, really. I snowboard. I enjoy. I am actually. It's not just like an image I put on. Like I'm not really a Californian, but I definitely feel that way.
Yeah, you have the vibe of the
Yeah.
blood within you. So, well, I mean, either way though, because it's like I just love the fact that we have this whole new dynamic, new blood. Do we have somebody coming out for a feature? We're gonna do our first feature. Welcome.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yes, we do. One moment.
As long as they're wavered up. Let me.
Certainly.
All right.
We are soon to be joined by Anthony.
Oh, there it is.
I'm actually excited for this
He does damn
conversation.
good. He does damn good
No,
intros.
there's something I
Good luck sliding
specifically
in
want to
behind that
talk
microphone,
to
bro.
about Anthony, bro.
Good luck sliding in behind the microphone. Just, yeah, we got take it. No dying. Roll number 1.
Ooh. Come on in, Mr. Ramos.
That one right there is yours. And if you're lucky, those headphones will actually reach. Excellent.
Can I introduce him, seeing as I know this guy?
Please do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are welcomed by another very funny DFW comedian. He's also been featured on my podcast show, the Metro Icon Podcast, and he has one of the most wicked mustachios that you will see around these parts. My good friend, our good friend, let's give it up for Anthony Ramos.
Thank you.
Welcome to the show, buddy. Thanks for making the trip out here.
Dude, it's actually not that bad of a drive. But
Yeah, it's not.
I mean, I just don't have any excuse to come to this godforsaken city. You know?
Yeah.
Like, only comedy or podcast. With
Listen, man, don't talk that much shit when you within these walls, bro. Like,
I'm not fucking paying attention. I mean, they're all watching the fucking Blue Jays game.
you'll be surprised, bro. Literally, all you have to say the word Dallas and Fort Worth, and like most of these Fort Worthians will lose their shit.
So
Like,
just say Dallas is better and more developed.
The ridiculous part of this whole
Oh, shit.
conversation, all of the cool shit either city has is actually in Arlington. So both of you just shut the fuck up.
Dude, Oklahoma and Fort Worth.
trigger words. Let's go.
Oklahoma and Fort Worth have one thing in common. They're really close to Dallas.
Did you hit up any mics before this?
No, I didn't. So actually, I decided to take a nap. And
What's that?
Sounds nice.
I mean, I'm lazy as fuck, dude. I love taking naps.
Yeah.
I smoke a little weed when I get home, and I just fucking pass out.
Don't you kind of like you and you work in alcohol?
Yes.
You work in alcohol.
Yes.
Isn't your like workday usually end typically in like an afternoon?
It depends, dude. Like usually, I won't go later than 4, but today I got off at like 1 o'clock. you know?
Yeah, that's what I feel like.
Yeah,
Like
it's
you
decent.
like
When does your day start in alcohol?
8 a.m.
You think you shouldn't be able to start before they can sell it. Like you should be like noon at the
You,
earliest.
you would think, but at the same time, my job literally boils down to me see empty shelf, me fill up shelf.
Yeah,
That's basically my job.
he's got to get there for like the 11 a.m. like early bird.
You'll be surprised. Some people will come in there. Like my second day working there, I saw this old guy waiting outside of Specs at like 8 a.m. And as soon as it opened up at 10, this dude like walks in. He's probably like 80 or something. Walks in, gets two handles of Everclear, and just walks out.
Damn,
Like, that's the most.
that is dangerous.
yeah, man.
You know what's funny is how most bars actually don't even carry Everclear.
No, they
Like,
shouldn't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's an accident waiting to happen. You're just asking people to fight
a
and
lawsuit.
drive drunk. Yeah.
what's the word number one alcohol you hate the most? What's
That I hate the most.
yeah? What's the
Oh
like,
God!
the
Any flavored vodka.
flavored vodka?
Any
favorite vodka?
flavored vodka. Dude, but like number one is either cake or whipped cream. The one of those two. Yeah, they're disgusting.
What about you? What's the number?
Like least.
That like you it is like your death liquid. You do not want to ever drink it. What's that?
Probably it would be Goldschlager, and it's just because that was something that I had like just way too much
Goldschlager?
when I was younger.
It's like that's like known for like the minty alcohol.
Bro,
How did you have too much Goldschlager? What were
I
you
was like
doing?
18, and we were having a party. And
Was this in California?
no, this is in like let's say Arlington. That's right, Oldham City. It was,
Folsom City.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
So have you guys ever heard of Malort?
Yes, it's fucking disgusting.
That number one. You never heard of Malort?
nah.
So
It's not
it is.
good.
It is regrettably a Chicago liquor. It's a Chicago-made liquor, and like, I don't know. I can't trust anybody who's a fan of Jägermeister. But if you like Malort,
Somebody who's actually legit.
I actually do kind of like it. I do kind of like
my
it.
friend.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I like it, John. It's pretty good. I like black licorice too, though.
Hagrid,
Gross, dude.
Jason, are you
Gross.
really quick? Jägermeister. Yay or nay? Yes.
See? Yeah.
Serious?
Yes.
Wow.
If you can grow good facial hair, that
Yo,
you
if you please commented yes or no to Jägermeister, I do want to know this.
Yeah, Michelle says Jaeger's good too, so it's a fact now.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, that black licorice flavor is actually really good.
Anyways, where I was going with this is Jägermeister's like it's like poor demented cousin. So that's like that's why it's disgusting. Like it's fucking motor oil. It is the worst drink, and there's like it's pretty much in Chicago. It's like a prank drink. Like
Really?
he's like, let me buy you a shot.
Almost
you buy
like,
somebody a shot.
like Smirnoff ice people or whatever.
It's kind of like Rumplemints. Like here, like how here, like if you get a Rumplemint shot, it's like, what the fuck are you doing getting Rumple, dude? Like,
Dude, I know a lot of people who get
I know
Rumplemint.
a lot of people who drink Rumplemint.
That's disgusting.
The Jägermeister, I don't know about that.
See, I won't do Fireball. I fucking hate Fireball.
That too is okay, but I think people like all of these things with these extreme tastes. People can totally get hit with like that accidental aversion therapy. You know, like you get caught smoking a cigarette, and so they're like, smoke the whole pack.
Yeah.
You go in on like 3 shots of any of these things, and you are fucked.
Yeah,
you don't ever drink this shit again.
That's
It's
it's Goldschlager, literally. It just like I mean,
My buddy, whenever he got back, well, his brother got back from the Navy for a while before he went to deployment. So we just did, like, we went out to Greenville Avenue, did like probably 8 or 9 Jaeger bombs apiece. That, like, I mean, even after that, I still kind of like Jaeger. Yeah, I still kind of like it. Miles, you looked at me with the most like judgmental. Just
honestly,
fuck.
I've seen you do comedy, and I've still never been more disgusted with you.
That's fair. Yeah,
That's good.
Hey, has anyone said any slurs on this thing yet?
I mean,
Yes.
I guess, yes,
The
yeah.
problematic packy.
Problematic Packy, yeah. That was Sid
Already?
Sid Raza. Sid Raza. I call it the problematic Packy.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I derailed you. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you know what? Just because I just think that this is on air, don't care, right? So this is way more like don't give a fuck. So I mean, regardless of your comfort of answering this question, the question's going to be asked.
Yeah.
So I will say also congratulations on your Reno's open mic.
Thank you. Yeah.
But it was funny is that I had to I did a show actually with Miles on Sunday at DCC.
Yeah.
And I was finding out that I was taking your opening slot. I ended up filling the role as opener, host, and video guy for the show. Right?
Sorry about that.
No, it was fine. I can do it. Show me.
But you
Show
see
me
the setup here? He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
He's like, what it is, he smuggled Haggard in the back and he set the whole thing
it's
up.
a lot to take in at a last minute notice, though. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You we did Cheapskates last Thursday. That shit was
That was
off
great.
the wall.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it was fantastic, right? And then
it was a great comedy festival.
there's been a lot of shift within the open mic scene around DFW. A lot of different like various hosts that are coming in and stepping in and taking over, drama within whatever.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask, like, because you took yourself off a lot of those comedy shows. How was the relationship between you and Noah Sharp?
So I guess I can go public and say I'm not no longer associated with swimming sharks.
Okay.
Because you can't swim?
I can swim. I'm Mexican. We have.
It's like I'm a dolphin guy now. Like
That's the way you say it.
No, yeah, I know, Miles. I know when you're soft pitching them. I'm not that stupid.
Yeah.
But no, I'm no longer with swimming with sharks. Which I mean, on my end, I have no beef. I don't want to get too much into it because I don't want to slander anybody. I don't want anyone to think that I'm bitter about anything.
Yeah.
We just had some differences, some different thoughts about things, and it kind of just led to a little bit of a hey, if we went our separate ways, it'd probably be best for the brand.
Yeah.
And that's completely fine. I get that. I have no beef with them. I
can tell you he doesn't have any beef with you. He said nothing wrong about you. He just said he was just like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
this is done. And it's kind of like I see this as a move where you're like, you know what? Like, let me see what I can make happen and what I can produce and kind of getting your hands wet. And again, the fact that like neither of you slandered each other, I think that's when the situation is terrible.
Yeah.
Is that like, one guy feels guilted, and I'm sure Noah feels some type of way, outside of you just thinking,
I really wish he was here so we could have you two sitting side by side on this couch.
Bring that beef.
That would have been so good.
Beef with somebody, and they want to talk about it. put him on the couch. We talk about it. We just play unbiased parties. Just
He's
listen.
not here, dude. You don't have to take the jacket
I
off.
know.
It's right.
Get
He's
ready.
hot seat up
What's
there.
the way up? You about to fight, dog?
Yeah, man.
What are you talking about? Yeah, you saw all these ladies right here
it's a
now.
little-
And
He's gonna show you the four
Look at
I
us.
just have tattoos. That's all it is.
Yeah, look at this guy.
Let this man show off his ink.
Yeah. No, but I just was curious and stuff because I mean, I saw it as a pretty close relationship. I know that Noah Shark put you on, I think, really to step, your experience actually stepping in on the comedy stage.
Well, he elevated my career to a level that like I'm pretty far ahead.
Career at this stage.
Fuck off.
You still have a day job.
He elevated my hobby to a level that like I'm pretty far ahead of like other people that have been doing it for as long as I have.
Yeah.
And I'm thankful for that. Again, I'm not slandering him.
Yeah. Been at
The
it.
challenge.
A little, like a year and a half now.
All right,
Yeah.
man, you're doing great.
I just
Thank you.
think that you're accepting the challenge, and I think that I think the situation it happened. However, it did. It wasn't anything. To what I understand, it's not anything that you went under like his thing. It was his own falling out he had with the venue, and they wanted to facilitate it, and it was kind of like, look, yo, let's go to the other guy. That was,
So I've been going to Reno since I was like 21. Like,
Yeah.
literally since I was 21, I've been going. Well, technically since I was 20.
Yeah.
But
Hey, you're about to lose your spot before you even get
yeah,
going.
no, I've been going there for a long time, so I have a lot of history in that place. And to be able to start my comedy career there too, the way I saw it, the way I looked at it was, Noah worked really hard to get this thing going, to get it to where it is, and like it's one of the top mics in Dallas,
Yeah.
And I looked at that as like, dude, we shouldn't just have to lose them. We should keep it within the family kind of thing. But there were some kind of differences and everything. I understand. I'm not bitter about it. I'm just gonna look at it as like, look, like I told him, like, I'm completely down to do shows in the future. I would ask you to come on my shows too. There's no beef or anything. It's just more of like there is a weird kind of conflict of interest.
Yeah, man, and that's natural, and I think that I think both of you guys are playing it, taking care of whatever you need to, and
It'd be a lot more fun if both of you guys would just talk some shit, though. Honestly,
Yeah.
this is
I
boring. I was like so excited to talk to you about
the
this.
best way
Boring.
to sell it is both y'all choose your tube socks and walk 100 paces opposite of each other down the beach, and on the way you collect as many rocks as you can. Fill those socks once you meet in the middle.
Dude, I know I have tattoos and everything and like all this other shit, but I'm a bitch, bro.
For a fucking resolution.
I'm
I was doing you a favor, bro.
I'm a bitch, bro. I don't like conflict. Like, I don't like conflict. It's just like,
Respect the honesty, man. Respect the honesty.
And it was that bitch quality that made you and Noah such great friends.
God,
So, man, I appreciate you coming on. Isn't this more fun than an open mic, man? You get 4 minutes in an open mic.
yeah, this is funny. Like we get to just like 3 dudes with a podcast get to circle jerk each other. Awesome, man. I need to get both of you on mine.
I was supposed to record with you on that show before you got fired.
Yeah, we were gonna do another podcast with him. I was gonna do a podcast with him at Dallas Comedy Club, and then I was like, oh, I'm not on the show, and then I was like, you know what? I'll give them kind of room to breathe a little bit, so I'll just go ahead and.
Yeah, man. Hit me up.
do
I'm
it.
down, man. I had a blast having you on my show, man. We had a great time. And you definitely answered the call, too. And it's funny, I think Steady Eddie might be showing up today, which is the funny thing.
Too? Is it less boring than the Noah beef?
No, I'm just saying he's gonna walk in at like 11, like, oh, sorry, bro, I had to do this.
Yeah, no, I told him it's happening 9 to 12. So I mean, if he's here by 12, it's fine,
No,
right?
me and Eddie can't have beef. We're both Hispanics in the comedy game.
There's no beef.
We have to stick
Steady
together.
Eddie Trevino is my
talking
number
about, dude?
favorite
We got seen
asshole
with
DFW.
Ralph.
I don't even know if it's you.
Yeah, no shit, but dude, George Lopez is old news.
That's
you know what I mean? Like,
But so real quick, let people know how they can find you on the socials. Anything you want to plug up?
follow me on Instagram at Hey Ramos. That's HEYRAMOZ. You can find my podcast on Spotify, Daft Dialogue. And you can catch me at Reno's Live, which is Reno's in the Pelham every Thursday night. And sign-ups at 8 o'clock, showtime at 8:30.
8:30.
You want to know more about Anthony, just go to swimmingwithsharksentertainment.com.
I don't know if he edited the fucking thing or not yet, so that might be true.
Yeah. Anthony Ramos, thanks for coming on there. Don't care, brother. Hell yeah. Very nice, good sir. Good job, man. That was fun. I know, thank you, bro. Hell yeah.
I'm like wrapped into this thing.
Yeah, dude, I don't know if you can see how many people are in this fucking bar.
Guess.
There's a shit ton of people in this bar. What's up? Ladies, you just signed up to do the waiver process. Do we have therapies?
I've got some folks ready to roll.
Hell yeah. You know what? Let's
You are.
bring them on.
All right, let me get some.
I know I don't know them, so you go ahead and intro them. Say again.
Alrighty, introducing for the first time ever to On Air Don't Care, we've got Katie and, well, one at a time. We only got one mic. I'm sorry, buddy.
They can take it off. I'm sure it won't be the first time.
You know, get the
They can share.
No.
You want to have a seat?
They can share if they want to.
All right,
Bro,
yeah.
come on in.
Have a sit down. Have a sit down.
Yeah.
Share it. I'm comfortable with it.
Yeah, this ain't the first thing. They
We're not pros over
back
here,
and
dude.
forth to their mouths. Come on now. Let's be real.
I did miss
Hey,
the names though.
As long as that's a prop, just don't spark. You just can't spark that on the
Yeah,
show,
he
sir.
told us before he went on.
Yeah.
We handle that.
You
Have
can
to
keep
handle
that
that
as a
for you,
prop.
buddy.
You just can't spark it on the show. All right, for sure.
That is an impressive looking blunt though. I
Yeah,
must
we
say.
only have. So we only have one set of headphones and one microphone. So you guys go ahead.
I'll do the microphone.
Why don't you listen? You talk. How about
One of
that?
you steer and the other one works
Yeah.
the pedals.
Yeah.
So
It's like a really
go
good
ahead and
idea.
grab that microphone right there next to you, Miss Katie.
She's just here for the photo op.
Yeah, go ahead. You can grab it.
That's not who I am.
You can grab
That's
it.
who I am. That's
Yeah.
the whole reason. I'm
You are.
thinking from hours here for one selfie. That's it. That's my whole purpose.
You can grab it. It might. I don't know if it's a.
Put it in your
Hell
pocket.
yeah,
You
dude.
just take it off. Just hold it. Can't hold it. There we go. That might see it. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Kind of fucked up that you only told her to take it off, but you know, it's whatever. I thought this was an equal opportunity show.
Listen, look at the top. Look at the top of this dude's head. He already took it off like I did.
Dude, I think you're looking at your future right now.
I might be, bro. I might be, dude.
It's what he's
Yeah,
a
like
genius.
nah, I live with them right
You just
now.
met your father for the first time.
I know, right? So we have Katie. We have Katie, and we have
Mario.
Mike.
Mario.
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 The dude, Mario.
All right.
Hell yeah.
It's a him. Mario. All right. So we have Mario and Katie. Where are you guys from?
I am from Tempe, Arizona.
Tempe, Arizona. Are you both from Tempe, Arizona? Okay. Are you from? All right, right over
Did you
here.
go to Arizona State?
Excuse me?
Did you go to Arizona
I
State?
did not, because guess what? I'm a lumber drunk.
Okay.
I like to hug trees.
You like to hug
Yeah, I
trees.
do.
I wish more people in Tempe hug trees, because the last time I went there was, I think I was like 24, 25. I was like 25. I was dating a girl, and those college town bar security assholes. I hate
Six Central.
all of them.
ASU is like the number one.
All of them.
Always ranks on like the top list of party schools. Like it's a crazy party school.
Yeah, it was like it was very like nothing I really could say. It was like I asking a simple question and a security guard just shows me.
Right out.
Wow, bro.
Yeah, it was. I was just like, yo, I'm from Chicago. I'm like, oh, I love it, dude. Let's keep doing it.
I'm here in Tempe.
You tickling me in Tempe, bro. Like I was trying to act all tough and everything. So wait, what? So Katie, what brought you out here to Fort Worth, Texas? Are you with this whole clan of people that walked in?
All the beats over here.
What convention are you all part of? What is this?
We're doing the Texas Apartment Association, TAA.
Oh, Ta.
Yeah,
Ta. Okay, Ta. All right. Yeah.
We are with Bear Paint. We are national account managers. So we get to travel and drink and make friends.
Fun.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you had me an account manager.
Ian was the fun job. I think we chose poorly.
As soon as she said account manager, I was like, well, the party doesn't stop, does
When
it?
they get off, I'm gonna go to the bathroom
Yeah,
and
with
do
them
some coke with
account
these
managing and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. All right, so and so everybody here is with Ta.
Pretty much.
Everyone. All right. Y'all know y'all not wooing for the rest of the night. If you want to woo, you gotta be like Ta. All right? Whip that shit out, Ta. You know, you gotta hit it. You gotta hit it.
This feels like the underpants gnomes of South Park, though. Like, I don't understand where the profit is coming. You guys go out, you get fucked up, you party, you do your thing.
Great business plan, isn't it?
Where does the money come from? Charging us fees. Charging us fucking fees. That's
Yeah,
what it is.
I think it's whatever hustle she's managing on these accounts and stuff like that, you know?
Yep.
She's definitely pulling something. This is Arizona, man. You damn close for them Breaking Bad rules. I know shit's going down in the desert. You know?
Yes, we are.
I'm just saying. But like, so how long you guys down here in Fort Worth?
I'm going home tomorrow night.
Damn. How do you guys like Fort Worth?
A flyby.
Yeah, how do you like Fort Worth?
Go talk over here, dude.
Wait, there's a wave process on board. Yeah, I mean,
So should we get real and start talking dirty or what?
yeah,
What do you wanna
do
talk
you
about?
have something?
What do you guys like to talk
So
about?
do you have something going on in your life? Is there like a topic that's like maybe eating at you, something that you want impartial viewpoint on?
No.
How's your relationship life? How's your love life?
Oh, my love life is fucking amazing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
So my husband's a hotshot forest firefighter, so he's gone a lot. So when he comes home, like,
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
there's no room for fighting. It's all
Yeah,
about
ta
fucking.
ta.
Sure, yeah. It's going from one hose to the other for this guy.
Yeah, I
Right?
know, dude. So, like, you think that he's really good at, like, blasting off a fire hydrant? Like, he knows how to get that water flowing?
What kind of fire hydrant are we talking about?
I mean, what type of fire hydrant are you talking about?
I think that's what we
So, I mean, like, does he slide in other places other than at his firehouse?
Yeah.
Yeah? Hell yeah, he does.
Because it's they're starting those fires on purpose sometimes in order to save the world, right? But then he
Yeah.
knows how to come home and start those fires
Oh, shit.
when he comes home.
He's bringing the heat when he comes on the job.
Yes.
Has he ever, like, come home and he, like, smell like barbecue? Like, he smell like barbecue?
Is
that- you know that
Does it for you?
Yes.
Oh, shit. All right.
Do you think that, like, if there was a cologne, like, that it was, like, a fireman's, like, afterburn,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mario's getting excited about it. If her husband comes out with a calendar, I think you got one cell.
he's, like, smelling a cigar, like, oh,
Good.
give it a smoke.
You can tell by a cigar he likes them thick.
Right?
So.
Right?
Oh, shit, I just noticed, I'm so observant. I just noticed you fucked yourself up here. What's up?
That's a story. What happened?
It's not even a really crazy story.
All right, way to set it up as this.
Let me tell you about this. So
All right.
I'm an ultra marathoner trail runner. And
I'll admit, I like you less than I did a moment ago. I was already like, this really sounds like he fleeces poor people for a living. And now you're a marathon runner too? Honestly, whatever.
Yeah.
yeah, but I drink while I run. It's lots of fun.
There.
I go longer. It's very technical. Sometimes you can fall off the cliff because I do it at night as well. So all you have is this headlamp, and you're running, and
Nerd.
sometimes you fall and hurt your Achilles tendon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, were you like running, or was it like you were just like off a little like?
Does Paul have good health insurance?
Yeah.
It's right off the mountain.
Does
Paul?
Why say?
Does Paul have good health insurance?
I don't work for Tom. I work for Bear.
Oh. Okay. Wait.
Oh, Bear.
So everybody here's
So
with
we work
Paul.
for Bear. We're national
But
account
you're
managers for Bear.
okay.
Are you the mascot?
Yeah, dude. Different calendar. Different calendar.
Yeah, hell yeah. So wait, what is this? Just work associates? Is this the side piece? What's going on here?
We are the OGs for the National Council. We go out, we have fun, we party.
Y'all ever hooked up after a few too many?
Oh, no, there's no after party.
Mm.
No, after party.
It's all amicable.
Mario's hoping. Look on the face says he's not the one that says no.
His sugar mama's pretty rad.
I believe
mean,
it. But is she here?
She's
She's probably in
sugar
Tempe
mama.
too, or whatever.
She knows how to work it.
Wait, she's in Tempe while he's here. That seems like a nice little couple swap.
His wife is here in
Long
Texas.
distance swingers is what we got.
Yeah.
Well, you know, when in Rome, you gotta try it
Yeah,
out
dude.
sometimes.
Y'all could save time if you just like crowd a flight and connected a Mile High Club style.
In your own bed.
I gotta say, you both look like you've signed a few NDE forms or two. You know, like, especially in like, So I mean, well, welcome. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. This is what you expected on your night out on a Tuesday in Fort Worth?
Yeah.
This is what you expected.
This is what you expected?
This is what you
In
expected.
Tempe, they just record podcasts and everything.
I was like, it's like, what do you think's happening tonight? I don't know. Some guys are probably talking on.
Yeah.
a show on a couch and bar. I don't know, but let's just see what's out there.
You're real dirty, but you
What,
know.
how dirty do you want to get? We're not
but
stopping you. What would you like to share with us that you are dying to get off your chest?
So, I mean, do you like to do some diabolical bullshit? I mean, what do you all like in bed?
Okay, how about this? What's the most diabolical thing you've ever done?
In bed, apparently. She used that term in bed.
I don't think I can speak of that, but you can.
You just said
You talk about the dirt.
You're stoking the fires.
Yeah,
you
you
call your
stoking the
husband and
fires
figure
right
out what's
now.
happening right now.
Hey,
Can we get your husband on the phone? Can we call him right now?
That'd be great. We're working on that technical output to get call-ins. That's definitely coming. So, all right. So, I want to make sure that I want to pass the mic to Mario real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna switch. We're gonna switch positions.
So,
You're on
here we go. Just a little swap-a-roo. There he is. What's up, Mario?
What's going on, guys?
Yeah,
Good to see you, man. Good to hear you. You've had great reactions over
I
here.
was giving you guys body language
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
she was doing all the talking, of course.
Everyone knows that body language is great for a podcast.
Yeah, it's funny because like he has way more tone than I expected, but I realized that he probably smoked enough cigars that he went from like woohoo to just woohoo, you know, like yeah, there it is. Hey, he still got it. He still got it. So, how are you feeling after these last few weeks in the box office, man?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you feeling proud?
You don't feel a little emasculated that Peach was the clear star of that film?
What was that again?
Did you feel emasculated that Peach was the clear star of the movie?
I have to think about that one.
Did you know we're talking about Super Mario Brothers, right?
The hit film starring
The
a
movie.
person Chris Pratt.
That was the joke.
You got to remember, I played Super Mario Brothers. Did you?
We both did.
Oh, look at that right there.
Yeah, dude.
Oh shit!
We
Yeah,
both
that was-
did.
Nintendo though, not on the original Nintendo.
Who do you think you
dude.
talking to?
I am, dude.
I
In
know.
1985, I think the same year that Mario.
We might not have as many grays as you, Mario.
Yeah,
Okay, we might not have as many grays as you, but respect you sitting with adults. All right?
is all it is.
Yeah, we know about that Nintendo life. All right, but
I apologize.
Down, my
I
dude.
told you I love the shirt.
Oh yeah.
That shirt
Are you a big
is
wrestling
the
fan?
bomb.
You a big wrestling fan?
What's that?
You a big wrestling
Hell
fan? Hell yeah, my dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, I love it, dude. It's like it gets made fun of so much, but dude, it is the best form of entertainment there is. It's live action stunt show meets drama meets comedy, sometimes horror. Like it's everything. And yeah, it's dudes in underwear, but it's fucking awesome.
yeah, you can't deny like the technicality of being able to maneuver and take certain hits and all that kind of stuff that actually happen. But
Going to the live, like smaller shows is actually where that's the best.
so let me tell you about a smaller show. So here at Library Bar just a few weeks ago, they had micro wrestling.
Really?
Oh yes, that's right. In this corner, right over here, they had micro wrestling, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It was little people wrestling the fuck out of each other.
Micro wrestling.
Yo, the best. Here's the thing. I grew up watching WWF and like, you know, I used to love Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, all that kind of stuff. But I never got the opportunity to see a live WWF event. But my first time when I watched the micro wrestling, I was like, this is great. I feel like I'm starting small. So, you know.
Dude, I gotta say real quick on that.
No one heard
ties
the
to
punchline.
I heard your
Yeah,
joke.
thank you.
It was good.
I got a question for you.
Okay, go ahead. And I want to ask about that too.
Multicultural, right? I grew up on WWF.
Wait, why are you holding the microphone like a flute? I don't understand. I don't understand what it is. I was like, let me tell you something.
There's a Nintendo. It's the ocarina over there. He's using.
I thought I was going to create a new fad.
He was like, hey man, and then I want to just tell the story real quick.
All right, what's your question?
Question for you. Growing up on WWF, have you ever watched a Lucha Libre?
Bro,
Yes.
Lucha Libre.
started my podcasting. I did a show around 2015, 2016. It was called Lucha of the Hidden Temple, and we actually reviewed Lucha Underground, which was this incredible show. Yeah, bro, I love Lucha Libre, man. Rey Mysterio, one of the greatest to ever do it. Even at his age now, he's like 3/4 of the speed he used to be, but he's still fire. I love it, man. I love
The
Chili
lucha
Bread.
libre they had at the micro wrestling, he was able to execute all that.
So, okay, the micro wrestling thing, and this goes back to what you were asking about because you wanted to get all dirty or whatever. I have never had this fetish in my life, but I went to a micro show and I fell in love with one of those girls, dude. She was
that's real
so
cool.
hot.
Dude,
bro.
they're getting
I don't
hot,
know
yo.
what happened, but like I was just
They're
like,
becoming like a very very a demanded piece of
bro. The only thing that sucked was I definitely like was hitting on her, and her husband was like the champion, and he was only like this tall, but he could have absolutely kicked my ass for real, not fake either.
But Mario, would you have you ever thought about what it would be like to have sex with a little person? Have you ever considered that?
You've had it?
You've had it? You've
Wait,
done it?
is your husband also a little person?
You've done
A
it?
little person with two big hoses? We can't hear you.
So back home, there's amateur midget night for strip clubs.
Hey, we got that slur we were hoping for. Yeah.
My brother and my sister-in-law, we all went, and then my brother starts making out with one of them, and her girlfriend comes up and beats the shit out of my brother.
Nice.
It's his best friend's wedding the next day. So he shows up at the wedding with a pirate patch over his eye because he was so black and blue. And then in all the wedding photos, he was all "R" the entire time.
Oh snap! What's your little person story, Mario?
Bro, I got a good story.
Okay, so there we go.
Story for you.
It's time.
No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Either way, y'all, appreciate you guys coming on. We always love fresh new faces. Real quick, just tell people where they can find you and what you want to plug real quick. In the microphone. Tell people where they can find you. Where people can find you.
Do you want the people listening tonight to like find you on the internet and say hi?
Yeah.
Like Twitter or Instagram?
You can find me on any social media under Mario Garita, Facebook, Instagram.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm not on some of the newer ones, the younger ones, but yeah.
We're all gonna do it. We're gonna do a TikTok dance later. We'll get
Find Mario today. And then where can they find you, Miss Katie?
This is Katie Gilmore. I'm from Tempe, Arizona. I'm again on every social media you can find. We are national account managers for Bear Paint. We travel. We're professional drinkers, professional friend makers.
Yeah,
I love that comes with no Instagram.
that's on your that's on your business card.
It's not. She didn't even say an Instagram handle. Just Google search. Tempe account manager.
You can find her on LinkedIn.
Drinking after. Thank you guys so much for coming on there. Don't care. Katie and Mario, everybody. All right.
Good chat,
Fellas, we done.
What was your story? You never told us your story.
Okay, good story. Hold on. Let me.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay.
Okay.
It's all good. It's.
All right. So here's my little person story. Ready?
Yes.
One moment. I'm going to tell this story real quick. A really great story, and then I'll bring you guys on. So when I was a young man, ever so much less than 20, about 17 years old, I'm hanging out at the IHOP that's at the corner of Green Oaks and 360 on the north side of Arlington.
Totally.
Right?
Yeah, I know that.
It's almost 3 a.m. I'm doing nerdy shit, studying nursing, playing some magic, stuff like that, right? A limousine pulls up. I'm like, well, that's kind of weird. We don't usually see limousines here, even though this restaurant, like you see the photos on the wall over here, at this particular restaurant, there were celebrity autographs plastered all over the wall. So apparently it's the spot.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I'm chilling out in the parking lot. A little person bodyguard, so he's probably 4'8", black glasses at night, black suit,
Was he like
jacked as fuck, dude?
Yeah.
This guy was wobbling. You know what I'm saying?
Intimidating.
So he hops out the limousine. A really tall, hot, bombshell blonde gets out of the other door, and I see a side door open. I'm looking right in through, like I can see straight through this limousine. And fucking mini-me, Jules Verne, is standing on the seat, and he's got a Bud Light. It's literally the size of his fucking head, and he's like...
See, Bud Light has always been an inclusive brand.
Right then and right there, dude. He gets the assist from the lady friend, and then they go inside and have fucking waffles or pancakes or whatever the fuck this was.
Yeah,
that should happen. That's my
Mini-me. R.I.P. Mini-me.
That's the one.
Jules Verne. Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude. But we've got some folks coming. I've got 1 second.
Well, actually, can we?
Fuck me.
Can we take a short break and we'll come back and kick next
Absolutely.
segment with that?
It's your will, baby. We're all
All right. Thank you for watching. This has been segment 1 on Air Don't Care. I'm Shawn Kay the Showman. This is
Miles Francis.
and then Jason Dyer on Air Don't Care. We'll be right back. Go ahead and take advantage of these amazing sponsored offers.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your General Fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACloth. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth.
Yo, here we are.
Yeah, we are back with our next live segment. Welcome to On Air Don't Care, y'all. I'm Shawn Kay the Showman. This is
Miles Francis.
That's right. Then we got Jason Dyer in the back hanging out, and Jason's partying, man. There's a whole lot of people up in Library Bar. We got a convention in the house. Taz in the house.
Oh, and bear paint. Oh,
and bears. And lions. And all the
tops of the animal kingdom.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, man, you were actually asking because you saw some of the sponsors before. You were asking about Insider Cloth.
It was.
So use it as a shameless plug, but I'll let you know what it is. It's actually pretty dope. It's so it's a microfiber cloth that you can actually iron press on the inside and bottom of your shirt. So you know how you use your shirts to like clean off your lenses and glasses and stuff like that.
Okay,
but
that
like
makes total sense.
it actually could like really like degrade the glass lens over time.
Yeah.
So
you see all those little scratches,
you can essentially like just you iron press it and it just stays there. So essentially on your shirts you can have like a microfiber cloth like always there.
That sounds like a pretty smart product, honestly.
Yeah, it's legit. It's a very like I have it on like
up here plug in like I don't know that Warhammer 99 game or whatever you see.
No man.
Yes.
Until they give us money.
Of course, yeah.
We're going to be schlepping Diablo 4 when it's ready.
Oh, dude, yeah. Imagine you'll take a week off because you won't be here.
Are you a gamer nerd? Are you like a gamer nerd?
Yeah, I do. I'm not. I mean, you saw my tattoo earlier.
Yeah, I saw that.
For a long time, but I have a PlayStation 5. I mostly play Rocket League, a little bit of Call of Duty.
Okay.
Occasionally, I'll jump on, whatever free game comes out with the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Whatever, and just play around. Most recently, I was playing the Cowabunga collection, the Ninja Turtles games. That was dope.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't play, like, the new age, like, consoles anymore, but I still have a fully functioning 4-controller Nintendo 64 with all the major games. All the major games.
At the time, but it's sometimes super great to bust out at, like, a party or
whatever.
Bro,
it's so much fun, man.
It's great, yeah.
It is a blast. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of, like, where I'm at, but I know that we have mad people that are here, and they want to jump on this show, man, and Miles, man, you're holding it down. We're having some fun with the people that we got going on, man. You having a good time?
Yeah, having a great time.
Hell yeah, this is a blast. Hey, Jason, who do we got next? Who do we got next, Jason?
One moment while I figure that out for us. No, that's the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Who's
the
got it
Macho
wrong?
Man right there.
What'd you say? No.
No.
Man, he's correct.
Delete or waiver.
Do you think a man that looks like that doesn't know who Macho Man
Delete or waiver.
is?
Just go ahead and delete or waiver.
My goodness.
Oh, man. What is there? Is there a mutiny happening on who's going to get a live feature right now? What is going on? Jason is like all discombobulated right now.
MJ and Chrissy coming on to chat with you guys right here, right now, on air. Don't care. It's happening.
All right.
Are we doing all twos tonight? Is that what's happening?
I kind of dig it.
We should just break that headset in half like you used to do on the school bus.
Yeah.
Like that.
What's up? Welcome to On Air Don't Care.
Welcome.
So go. Hello. Nice to meet you.
I'm stuck behind this thing, but nice to see you, man. What's up, dude?
What's up, man? What's up? So we have one microphone. You guys can kind of keep it in the middle if you want to like see it.
Randy Savage.
There we go. And then we have only one set of headphones in case somebody wants to hear more intently. Otherwise, you're just going to have to listen to the speaker. So, you hear it? You should hear it.
Yeah, I mean, you can put them on. You don't have to hold it.
Yeah, you don't have to treat it like you're at an Apple store. You can go ahead and just put the...
You kind of look like you're about to sing the verse.
I think that's a little weird.
I know. I just see something they're doing this for Instagram. This is adorable. Yeah.
Y'all look like you're about to put down the duet album of the lifetime right now. Y'all look like you're about to throw it down. Real quick, let's introduce yourself. Who do we got on the show today? Say your name and where you're from and what you do.
I can't even have this that? I don't even know what
That's fine. You go ahead, talk. We can hear you.
You
Oh,
do
shit.
that, though.
There we go.
Yes or no? Never, maybe so.
There we go. There we go.
Stop or go.
All right.
All right, you've rhymed for us, but what's your name?
My name is MJ.
MJ?
MJ.
Okay, like the greatest?
And my name is C-Rod.
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 C-Rod. Yeah.
Got you.
You look like your white mother definitely when she saw you. She's like, oh, she looks like a C-Rod. Yeah? Is that what it was? Okay, C-Rod. We got C-Rod and MJ in the house.
Has Rod ever been short for anything other than Rodriguez? Like, I've never thought of a single person that goes by Rod that's short for another name.
Yeah.
It's Rodriguez, I assume, yes?
First name Rodriguez.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, when you've got a nickname, it is
The name might come from her profession. I don't know. It might have to do
That's the size of Rod that she's supposed to tune to.
rods. She
I'm
is.
just saying, I am here.
You might
with
account
the
manage
Texas
rods.
Apartment Association.
Oh, we know all about Ta. We got
Oh,
educated. Yeah, we got educated.
We got another tar in the house. Okay. MJ, are you also with Ta? Are you also with Ta?
You with Ta?
No.
Yo, what do you do, MJ? Are you?
Wait, hold on.
Other than wear only 3/4 of your buttons, what do you do in life?
What was it?
Let's rewind the conversation.
Okay.
What? Give me this.
Okay.
Have you ever been heckled by somebody
Yeah,
who
we-
just like isn't actually coherent of what's happening in the room? I feel like
Yeah,
that's
we were
exactly
asking. We were asking if you were with Ta. You said no, so we were asking what you do.
With Todd?
Yeah, are you with Ta?
TAA.
They're TAA.
Well, we don't say it like that. It's TAA. Todd.
That's the shit on being a jerk.
I'm just saying. Listen, bro. I'm phonetic as fuck, so it's just I won't hear that shit. You tell me
works for me.
TAA. Yeah, Ta. You don't, hey, MJ. You don't gotta like it, but I'm gonna say it on the show. Ta. TAA is just so like proper.
Speaking of net lines, are you getting a discount with that low cut?
Yeah, you gotta be getting
I
10% off of that
full
shirt.
price for drinks, my dude.
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Yeah, you know.
Just not oily enough. That's the only thing. If you had bought a bottle of baby oil at CVS on the way here, I would have been more impressed.
No. You don't have anything.
Patronage up in here.
Okay.
Just saying.
You better know.
Respect.
Yeah, it's okay, Miles. You really don't have to say much. You have that natural demeanor to really spice up any black person. You just really need to oil them up.
Should we really introduce ourselves?
Yes.
We got it.
You can't see that. We know MJ and C-Rod. We go way back.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Right there.
Yeah, we got MJ and C-Rod. So what's y'all's relationship?
There was a pause. There was a
What
pause.
do you do with these headphones, cuz? And you know they go also like on the back. Oh, I guess. Okay. All right.
I'm not as positive about this as I was your shirt discount, but I think
always makes the
C-Rod
dream
might
work.
want to fuck.
Yeah.
I think she might want to fuck, dude. Just,
You two right here?
I don't know. Yeah.
These two right here.
Now you're crossing a boundary. Don't fuck with me.
Oh shit.
Oh, you.
It is on there, don't care.
It's on there, don't care.
It is on there, don't care.
Accusation, not her.
What's that?
I said, now remember,
what
you made
is-
the accusation, not her.
It was more of a hunch.
Okay. Rally up. What is the relationship? What is the relationship?
Yes.
They work it together.
You work together. How long have you guys worked together?
Yes.
A long time.
Very long.
Like all night
And it
long.
seems like you guys have a relationship outside of
do.
the clock hours, right?
You know, some things
So y'all gotta have a wild ass story of some shit you went down.
some things go better unsaid.
Not on the.
Not on there, don't care. We trying to have a moment.
They signed the waivers, right?
You signed the
Did you
waivers.
read the waivers?
You didn't read the waivers.
You did not read the sign.
You know what? I don't even care because if I don't want to say it, I'm not going to say it.
That's fine.
You don't have to say anything.
C-Rod. Hey, yo, C-Rod, girl. C-Rod, you know you about that Wawa.
You know,
I know you about that Wawa.
I bet she is, dude. Yeah.
You know what? I'm a classy lady, and so I'm going to be real classy right now.
Oh,
Thank you for the invite to participate on this program. I thought it was going to be something a little bit more classy.
Classy.
See, it's not what we advertise.
Oh, no.
Does it say classy
it's called
on that
don't
waiver?
care.
Does it say
Thank you very
classy
much.
on that waiver?
How can we is what I want to know.
You still like
I've never heard of this show. But that is, we had our first walk-off. That is definitely a great honor to have. It's our first official walk-off of the show.
No, John, he sucks.
Miles is actually getting the real On Air Don't Care reactions that John tries to do. And so John has successfully not been able to walk anybody off, but Miles made it happen. You feel this, you can stay.
You're welcome to stay and chat with us.
Go ahead, put the headphones on.
So we can hear you, yeah. Or you can hear us, I mean. He's saying it's not a good idea. I don't know your relationship to this woman either, but she's saying it's bad.
There we go.
She don't like us much.
Try it from the back. Try it from the back of your head. Try it from the back of your head, like slip it on from the back of your head. All right, that's okay?
You like it?
You got it?
No.
All right. How, does it feel? Does it sound better, MJ?
Yeah.
There we go. All right. Well. I mean, you're gonna hold it down for your friend because Miles triggered the fuck out of her.
Apparently.
Yeah, you didn't know. So what were you guys expecting signing the waivers coming on the show? Like, what was there something that you guys did want to talk about? Yeah, talk in the microphone, although we're not going to hear you.
I just want to point out that the first guest said that we didn't talk about sex enough, and then the second guest walked off because we talked about it too much.
Yeah, the first
We're trying to find the line.
Yeah, the first guest, all she wanted to talk about was like sex things and like craziest sex stuff. And then
diabolical, bro.
Yeah.
This is diabolical.
Yeah. But what were you expecting out of the show, like coming on?
First of all, I have no idea because we're in a quote unquote library and there's a podcast going on and no book.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. Yeah.
We have book aesthetic. That's what we have.
Are any of these actually real, or are these just like
they're you can only get like the first like half of each page.
Man, I think you should get up there and see.
You think I should climb up there?
I know. We got plenty of fallen books.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
There's plenty of fallen books.
I'm not as brave as the micro wrestlers that were here last week.
No.
Off the top.
I can tell you right now, they couldn't reach any of the books, even the ones that were on the floor. It was real sad. We had micro wrestling here, so. Yeah. And so you said you were from, did you say Memphis?
Oh, I'm glad so I'm from Memphis.
I thought I heard that when you were saying. So where are you from?
I am from
Houston. All right, H-Town. So you didn't have to come too far. Do you come to Fort Worth often? Okay. Dallas. Oh snap! Watch out.
Which one do you like better?
Yeah, which one you like better, Dallas or Fort Worth?
I actually like the downtown Dallas area.
You heard it.
All the cool shit.
You heard it, Fort Worth. You heard it. MJ loves that Dallas downtown. Fort Worth downtown ain't shit for him right here. Yeah. Well,
he was probably having a better time until he got his night ruined by a podcast.
I know, yeah. It's probably because you didn't see a live podcast happening at any of the Dallas bars, so that's probably what. Probably. Yeah. Do you feel like that this situation ruined your night, or has it made it a little bit more interesting? Okay.
So how would you talk about today?
I was just asking you how you feel about it.
Right, but I asked you a question too.
Yeah, why would I come with that assumption? Out of curiosity, honestly, to really just kind of gauge a conversation and get to know you.
Man. Just to see what
you just wanted to see what you're about. But all right, real quick though, but how can people find you on the socials? And I want to make sure you're talking close to the microphone so they know exactly where to find you.
Don't find me.
Don't find him. All right, don't look for him. Don't look for MJ, y'all.
Right.
All right. Thank you so much for coming up.
Have a great night. And see Rod.
That one got fiery. Hey man, Miles, you know what? Listen, John is trying to replace me this whole time and stuff, but this is John's show, and he hasn't been able to do the one thing that On Air Don't Care is about. It's about trying to set off those triggers and get people talking, but to each their own, because you are first.
You guys being like that triggering, to be honest.
I didn't think you were that risque. I didn't think it was like going too hard.
I was just reading body language, and it felt like there was something.
I kind of, but I don't know. But I mean, either way, they had the presence. They feel very strongly about where their platonic relationship is.
I hope that they get to share that clip with everybody in their friend circle. Look at these two assholes.
Yeah.
The bullshit they said in a bar.
I was the nice one, apparently, in this dynamic. So, yeah.
I'm a little bit of a bitch. It's fair.
No, yeah, it's okay. You got that bitch attitude.
I do, man. I watch a lot of bitchy movies. Like Legally Blonde, things like that.
Yeah.
That's not even a good example. She's so lovely in that movie.
Yeah. I mean, if they make the movie,
Mean Girls.
if they can make the movie a musical, it's that good. That's what it is.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you know, gentlemen. Yeah, well, I know that we have a whole.
Are you two ready to be kind and generous and nice to Danny and Nadia?
No promises.
Okay, so let's do our
Honestly,
best
no
to be
promises.
like fine, upright human beings.
And we will definitely welcome them, but there's no promises.
Certainly.
We have a nice
Danny, we'll let you walk right on there. And Nadia, if you'd like to have a seat with Danny there, like you were saying.
Welcome to the show. Sorry, I can barely reach.
Yeah.
Back here. Great to see you.
Hey, what's up, girl? All right, so in case you don't know the deal, we got one set of headphones, one set of one microphone.
Is this going to be a staple on the show from now on?
Yeah, we only have a certain amount of inputs.
More microphones.
Yeah,
I got it covered for next time.
Yes, the microphone is right there. You can take it off the clip.
Yeah. Are you guys with TAW?
Are you guys with TAW? Are you with TAW, the TAA TAW?
The Texas Apartment Association?
Texas Apartment Association.
Yeah.
This is my girl, Nadia. She works.
Nadia, and it is what, Danny? Danny. Well, welcome to the show. Where are you guys from, Nadia and Danny?
Danny, you're free to take that right off of that microphone.
Yeah, you can take it off. So,
Yeah,
you can share it. You can share it with Nadia.
Nadia, you just want to sit there?
Oh, Nadia's like Danny's like seat model right here.
That's my girl right there.
Nadia's here to validate Danny's words. I see you, Nadia.
That's all good.
Nadia, we about to catch a case for whatever.
I'm a little nervous.
Nadia. Well, we made you nervous?
No, not me.
She's making you nervous?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, look at her, bro.
You nervous?
Not me, bro. Hey, I can't cuss or nothing in this, right?
Yes, you can.
This is on here, don't care.
All right, good. Fuck
This is on
yeah.
here, don't care. Let it flow, baby. Let it flow.
There's some secrets, dog. Yeah.
All right. So, well, thank you guys for letting us come up here.
Yeah.
You're welcome, dude. We have a minimum alcohol requirement, and you are well past it. So we're happy to have you.
I haven't had a whole lot, but I like everybody around here.
Yeah.
All good.
You look all good.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So where are you from, Danny?
I'm originally from El Paso.
El
Paso. Yeah, but I was born and raised out there, but I got a scholarship plan in Tyler, Texas.
Nice.
That's where I
you
came
went
out
from
of.
the west side to the east side.
Oh,
That's a hell of a drive,
I
dude.
went from desert to grass, bro.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay, so how long you been out here? Around Tyler, I guess.
No, well, I live back in Houston.
Oh, so you live in Houston now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, but you've always been a Texas boy.
I guess from here, from
Yeah. Area.
I live up in the Capel and all that area. But it was,
So we're actually very close. You know. Hi, how are you?
That's what,
Yeah.
It's a TA, man. It's a TIA stands for like the biggest department.
Welcome to the clout segment of the show.
For sure.
This is where you get the.
Hey, might stand for something else. Looking around.
So Danny, it looks like by the band on the ringer is Nadia your special lady, or do you have another lady back home?
There's my special lady, but my other
But not your wife.
But not your wife.
Oh, he's happy to be here with us.
Nadia's gonna set the record straight, y'all. Okay.
Her boy's about to play up here in Dallas. Like big, like 6'4".
What does he play? What do you mean he's gonna play? What he's gonna play? Football? Baseball?
He played football for Booker T. Washington High School.
Oh yeah.
Play at Kilgore College.
Hell yeah. Okay. Very cool. What does this mean?
Wait, are you with the? Hold on, Nadia. Are you with the?
He's who is an
Offensive tackle.
Oh, okay. So he's not. I thought he was like a college, like
no,
he's football player.
School going.
Let's
college.
me come on the coach bus every once in a while. I was like, oh shit, girl, get
She's a single mom with like four kids.
Four kids? Oh, you
if you're lucky tonight.
You got my fiance by one kid. Yeah, my fiance's got.
I got.
So what's the deal with you? So are you married, kids?
Yeah, I got 2 boys and one's graduating going to SFA, and I got another one. He's a dirt bike racer, and
So you have 2 boys. You said?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
All right, which one's your favorite?
Oh, hell no.
Hold on,
Welcome to On Air Don't Care.
He just bought a go-kart. He built this shit fucking fire coming out of the exhaust. Like, hey, you're 14, what the fuck you doing? Like, oh, dad, this thing goes fucking like 50 miles an hour.
So is this the youngest one?
Yeah.
Oh, so the youngest one.
You know what I'm saying? No.
Damn. We gonna make.
I wanted to talk to you guys.
Yeah.
Big good subject. Man, are you guys ever midget wrestling, like a referee to midget wrestling event?
Have we refereed it?
No, there was. I was
We were
just talking about
a live
midget
event
wrestling
here.
that happened here.
That's some life-changing shit.
Have you?
Fuck yeah, I have.
Wait. You're a wrestling referee that works. I believe you.
You're a micro wrestler.
Let me tell you something, bro.
I'm impressed.
No.
Not
So,
disbelief.
like, man, like little people, like, what they think, like, man, where do they go shopping? Like, where do they go get their shoes? All that shit, right? And then we went to Houston, right? And sitting there, and a buddy was like, I'm gonna pay for you to be the fucking referee, the main event for the referee, right? And dude, they took me back in this room
because in WWF they have a rule, or WWE they have a rule that the referee can't be taller than the performers.
This is fucking hilarious. So they bring you back into this like room, and then it's like 12, 13 of those little fuckers sitting around, and they're putting their little boots on, their little tape on, and they have like eating little nachos and shit.
Wait. I do not believe that the nachos were also small.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Regular size nachos. Yeah, but the nachos are the regular size.
Yeah. And so I'm in there, and so the guy's telling me, like, okay, this is what you gotta do. Like, okay, first of all,
wait, you did this with no training? They're just in the back, like, hey man, you're gonna go out there and put
my resume, so I had to kind of
I was curious about that. Was there referee training? Like, you can't go bro and be like, they're pinning them. He's like, touchdown.
They rented too small of a car. The referee couldn't make it home from the airport.
Like, you can think, like, so they bring you back into this midget room, right? And it's fucking like sitting there. No, dude, come on. They're putting a little, like, sparkly little boots on and shit, and their capes on. Anyway, so all of a sudden the promoter says, like, okay, 25 cents, not 50 cents, 25 cents, because he's short. He looks like 50 cents, but I got his fucking shirt. He signed it for me, right? Dope. He has this dope shit, right? And so he's gonna come out with some shit on his arm, and then some person come behind and hit him with the fucking trash can. And then blah, blah. But I'm wasted by the time, like, in the back there. Like,
I don't believe it. That's the most unbelievable part of this whole story.
That's why he's remembering all the details. It's like wasted memories.
You gotta do it. It's life-changing shit, right? And so, I'm in there.
I don't think many of us are not wrestling referee. We don't not want to be. I didn't
say you're gonna go on, blah, blah. And so, he's telling me all these fucking scenarios. I don't remember all that shit. I'm fucking hammered, right?
Sure.
So, next thing you know.
Did you remember how to count to 3?
I did, but listen to this. Look, I'm a whole Piper. I know how that shit goes, right?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, I have to sit in the stands, and then they fucking call me out. But I didn't go out. I had a fucking a wrestling Mexican mask.
We were talking about that earlier
fucking horns on it. I swear to God. And so I got
El Diablo, my dude.
El Diablo. So okay, the guy from
I was there. I saw you.
The Lucha Libre. The guy in Lucha Libre?
Yeah.
That was the main event. So he was El Toro, and I was El Toro Grande.
Right?
Of course.
So you go there, people are fucking flipping you off. Fuck you, blah, blah, blah.
We just experienced that here a moment ago.
There's little bitty, and the race little bitty. I mean, I know it sounds funny, but it's fucking little, right? It's bouncing. So these fucking guys are like jumping off the top rope and fucking doing all this shit, right? And then all of a sudden, one goes down, and I try to like jump down like to do referee, and I jump down with my whole body sideways.
No.
But when I landed, my fat ass made those midgets jump off the floor. Oh, it was life-changing shit. And then one of them motherfuckers tried to kick me. Then one of them motherfuckers tried to kick me. I said, Bell, you kick me again, I'll kick your little nuts. No, don't do that shit again. Dude, that shit was life-changing shit.
I believe it, dude.
That shit was life-changing.
You're a fun fucking person to party with. Dude, I get it. Yeah.
I will say, it's like, he kind of explained it like a drunk teenager, like trying to, okay, like, and then,
and he said seriously, I'm not drunk, I promise, I'm really not drunk.
When they landed, and they all jumped out the thing,
My wife and all my friends are like, my wife, there's a picture of my wife flipping me off. Like, you son of a... Everybody fucking hates you there. Anyways, after that, it was kind of a blur. And then I remember this motherfucker jumping off doing it. Anyways, the thing was over. But this is like 15 minutes running around this little fucking wrestling thing. And I get out pouring sweat. People are buying shots, doing all this, taking pictures and shit. Bro, I lost my fucking voice. I was driving home. I woke up in the morning. It's like, that's some life-changing shit, man.
I want to know.
Like referee to wrestling match on DMT. The way he keeps saying life-changing.
I'm curious on who Daniel was before this wrestling match. Like, before he did this midget wrestling referee, like, I'm sure he was a timid guy that just loved reading books on a Saturday night. Like, you know what I mean?
When's the wrestling? When did it come in here?
It was here.
He was here like 2 weeks ago.
You gotta do it, bro.
Again, dude, it's not like I don't. I would love to. I just don't know.
It's an opportunity that you can get at a
like,
carnival.
Here's your white and black stripes.
Like you do that shit, and like there's no other story that you can tell your buddy.
You already told that story. I don't want to repeat you.
Man,
you know what? I did.
Your little boots on.
I did.
I want to ask a question. Oh, go ahead, John.
No, I was just gonna say on the way here, I did pass the midget wrestling recruitment office on the way here.
This feels like a bit. Go ahead and say
it is 100% a bit. Yeah.
Okay, before you guys do that, you gotta go to like a Mexican, like a fiesta or like a Michoacana. It's like a wrestling fucking match going, like a badass one too. Not like those cheap shit. Like we were driving up here from Dallas, and we all had fucking Mexican wrestling match, and like truckers look at us like, "What's up?" We'll go by like Burger King, like, "Hey, and then we go to the window, like.
You gotta be doing that on TikTok, my dude. Yeah, that sounds like a
TikTok girl over there.
Put him on TikTok.
Oh, let me on.
They're not lying. Hold on, can I take that for a moment?
Oh, snap.
They are not lying. I don't know if I'll be honest, I thought you were
Diablo, Danny.
Who won Candyland?
Stephanie lost it, yeah.
Looks like she did. Looks like she did.
What is that about?
It's like we're driving out Candyland, fucking yeah. It's all good.
I know, we're gonna
for sure. But bro, I know you. I'm telling you, before you die, fucking bucket list. Get in the fucking
referee a match, dude. You got to referee a match.
Go, man.
I got to ask a question because we said it a lot. I don't know a lot about little people, but I know a lot about wrestling, and I believe that midget is now considered a slur, but in the professional wrestling world, that is actually still the preferred.
Yeah,
that's what little people in wrestling prefer.
They would literally be saying, like, "Who's ready for midget wrestling?" And it's
hey, bro. Yeah. Listen, I walked in and had my fucking ring. Like, bro, they got all excited. You know, like, dude, this is not a gold ring. It's a silver. You know, like the Lord.
I love this entire segment that Danny had.
You get confused with hobbits. You're like. You don't want this ring.
Yeah, what's the difference between a hobbit? What's the difference between a hobbit? What's hobbit?
Hairy feet. It's hairy feet.
It's hairy feet,
right?
It's
literally hairy feet, yeah. For sure.
Oh, shit. Well, all right. You do have a question?
Oh, that was it?
You had it?
Well, I appreciate you having it, man.
I appreciate you coming. I do have to call. I do have to call out. Hold on. Hold it to Nadia, because I do have to call out Nadia's tattoo. Because Nadia tattoo is a real one. It says, "I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 8." I was like, I'll fuck with that.
I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6.
6.
Nadia, I got a question for you.
Choose life.
I was looking at Danny when I said it, so I figured you needed 8 to carry him. I just can't. You a big boy, Danny.
I can't hear you.
Do you miss the radio?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Is this sparking up some shit? You gonna go do a podcast now?
You know what?
Were you on the radio before?
Back in California.
What part of California?
Southern California.
I was born in Huntington Beach.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Look
at Moreno Valley, Paris, Riverside, when
I was like an infant, I lived in Riverside.
Yeah? Southern California. I had a radio show called
Where are you from now?
The After Hour Affair.
Where are you from now?
What was that about? Answer his first.
Yeah.
The After Hour Affair?
Yeah, what was your shit about? Wait, isn't that what's happening right now, an After Hour Affair?
I feel like we'll do
No? No, it was waking up on a Saturday morning. Basically, you're looking at the person you left the club with on Friday night.
I like
So
that.
I play 70s, 80s, and 90s music.
Okay.
Oh shit!
A lot
Damn.
of bass lines in the songs
You
you
play, you playing all the Walk of Shame hits in the morning. Is that what it is?
Sweet Lane.
So they can just like
Yeah.
have that little funky two-step back home and shit with the shoes in their hand.
No, it sounds like you're playing something you're going to hit it one more time before you make the walk. Oh, that's the
Like,
real
you
goal.
play, you
Yeah.
play that real after party affair stuff. So you get the mood back on type of shit.
Made you think about what you did.
Okay, hell yeah. Well, we appreciate you both coming on the show. Just let these people know where they can find you. Let them know where they can find you.
Well, I'm nowhere on social media but Facebook.
Okay.
Find me under Nadia Levine.
Nadia Levine and Danny Gone.
There you go.
And there we go. Appreciate
Danny
you, girl.
Gone, dude. Look at that.
There we go. Go ahead.
Good talking to you, Danny.
Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Nadia. Thanks for coming out to On Air Don't Care.
Talking to you, man.
Let's go ahead and actually keep it rolling. I know we have another set of guests. Let's go ahead and bring them on.
I've got your next guest, one of my personal favorite people on the planet Earth. Michelle is going to come grace the couch.
Michelle. She was the first one to come through. Welcome, Michelle. Come on in. Yeah. All right. We have the right amount of headphones, the right amount of microphones.
Yeah, 1-to-1. That's kind of got to be a new rule.
I'm built in 3D, so you know.
You built in 3D?
You know what that means.
Are we all?
Printed over here.
Are we all?
I mean, you've seen a 2D chick?
Oh, yeah.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You've seen a 2D?
Yeah, they're defined by their hips.
Only at the after party affair.
No, I'm definitely built in 3D.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
what's the shirt about? It was all started by a mouse at a Disney thing?
Yeah, it's a I'm part of the cult. The mouse,
Disney cult?
the mouse done got me, yo.
Oh, you're part of the Disney cult? Oh, snap.
Do you have kids or are you a Disney adult that doesn't do the kids?
I'm a Disney adult.
Oh, good for you, man. Live your love.
I know a lot of Disney songs.
Do you?
I do.
Yeah, you
I was actually offered to be Aladdin.
Hold on. No, okay, wait, okay. That's my fit. Wait a minute.
Bro, I'm not going to lie. You look a lot more like Jafar to me.
Man, brother.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch. You watched my podcast episode and you heard that shit.
I really
Son of,
did.
you did it?
No.
Son of a bitch.
Hakeem.
Huh?
You look like Hakeem.
Hakeem.
Oh, I thought you liked Disney. I thought, what?
Get him.
Hakeem.
I don't have any idea who Hakeem is. I'm
You know the guard that's always trying to get Aladdin?
Oh, okay. I
Hakeem.
went to Aladdin video game when I was a kid on like Sega, and that shit was fire. dude.
Yeah.
It was so fast.
You know, when I was 18, I had
Magic carpet ride.
I had really long hair when I was 18, and I was asked to be a stand-in for Aladdin. But I was, at the time, I wasn't taller than their Jasmine. Yeah.
Person
I can
that
sing
would
that
have
shit.
been fine.
I can sing that shit like a motherfucker.
How many golden monkeys does he have?
Yeah.
How many golden monkeys?
That's from the game.
Great question.
No.
Great question. You only got one real one.
So
What's up?
it's in the game and it's in the song, the Prince Ali intro song. When Genie sings.
Oh.
What is Aladdin your favorite?
Yeah,
movie, or what
I'm not gonna try and be on your level. I don't have Mickey Mouse dead, and I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna try and be on your level. I mean, that's deep code shit. But Office trivia, I'll do that shit all day. The Office trivia. I could do some Disney, but I would want you on my team for Disney trivia for sure.
I've won several pre-pandemic Disney trivia.
Hell yeah.
There was a Disney karaoke, one offer that was done like the week before everything closed. I was so sad.
Damn. So where you from, Michelle?
I'm from Texas.
You from Texas? What part?
Grand Prairie.
Grand Prairie. Jason's very own. That's why he's got love.
GP lifer.
Yeah. Are you just as passionate about Grand Prairie as Jason is?
That's actually why we bonded. That's why we're homies.
What is it about? And I don't know your situation or story, but what is it about Grand Prairie that makes it so awesome?
For me, it's home. I think what makes it awesome is like we got to watch it grow into like this whole ecosystem. Because there's a whole you feel like you're in a whole different town depending on what sector.
Yeah. Let me talk on that one a little bit. So we both come from what's called the north side of Grand Prairie.
Yo, it's about to be though.
No, like, so we both kind of come from the north side of Grand Prairie, which is like the more impoverished and definitely the way more Latino side of the city. I actually grew up in my grandmother's home, dude. So it's like 3 generations grew up in that same neighborhood. And it's the kind of neighborhood where like cousins and uncles would ride around the block and go, let me go, just to watch the babies get scooped up and shit. But like right now, what most people don't realize is that Grand Prairie is popping off like Frisco or Plano did about 2 decades ago. So we're just expanding and exploding with the type of opportunity and bullshit that's coming to that city. So when she says we get to see it grow, it's like literally highways popping up, toll roads popping up, Olive Gardens popping up, fucking restaurants. Like
town until you have an Olive Garden. So welcome.
Yes, we're real now. We exist.
Like where the Raising Cane's is, that used to be cows.
Oh, and corn.
It's funny how they switched from beef to chicken.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I will say though that, and I've driven past this, I really want to check out the Epic.
Bro, anytime we should make some content out of it.
I definitely.
Let me tell you, because it's really kind of hard to explain.
Dude, this place
it's the Buc-ee's of rec centers.
There it is. The Buc-ee's of rec. That's perfect.
I've dropped off a few people there. It's like they have like a complete like sport, like indoor sport facility with like an indoor water park with like multiple different like little, I think, shops and entertainment stuff. Like it's huge. It looks like a college campus, but it's one giant like epic entertainment place.
Buc-ee's of rec centers.
That's a cool example.
We've got 2 different recording studios in there and a complete duplicate of the Kessler Theater.
Facts.
Like, this thing is just fucking like floors on floors on floors on floors.
Dude, the Kessler is somewhere that I've always wanted to do comedy because it's such a cool venue, but
it's a perfect stage.
It doesn't book a lot. But
yeah.
I think another thing about GP and being from GP is we look out. We look out for each other. Like there was a bike in my yard for 3 days and no one stole it. Finally, the kid came around and goes, "Hey, that's my bike." And I was like, "Okay, it's been in my front yard. Please get it out."
Yeah.
Like no one messes with anyone.
Damn.
Really.
So it sounds like you live in the 1980s.
I feel a little bit like it sometimes, man.
Trust these hoes in Grand Prairie.
There's kids riding on bikes and stuff. Yeah,
That's
sometimes.
awesome. I think I've been to Grand Prairie to play disc golf, and if I'm thinking of the correct place, there's an outdoor water park that's like right by or like a pool, sort of like wave pool type of thing.
Yeah, that's what they call the Splash Factory, and that's kind of one of those extra things. So they built this like
right by that.
That's the only place in Grand Prairie I've been.
Yeah, because of the disc golf, right? Now we got pickleball, brother.
Dude,
so like these alternative sports are popping off. Hey, Kick the Pickle, Grand Prairie.
I've heard about
it's
it.
there. Fuck with it. Come on out.
Hey Jason, can we do the wide with the picture in picture when we bring you in? Is that possible?
Not in this arrangement.
No? Okay, no worries. Just double checking.
Look, Jason's all powerful. It's either us or him.
Yeah, I know, right?
There's no in between.
Well, we've had the in between. I was asking on the technical side, but trust me,
No,
I know.
It's because he got power boosted. He got the extra HP because of his new necklace. Show him the necklace again.
Sis, I promise you, I'm not putting down my boy. I love him. He is the juice of this whole operation.
I'm really not a crystal guy, but I am like a reconnecting Latino, which means I'm embracing native roots.
I think we have a legit Native American.
What embracing Latino?
I said reconnecting Latino, so I'm embracing my indigenous roots.
Yeah, we got like one of those like Native American OG gangsters in the house and shit, you know, one of these streets, right?
Hell yeah.
Michelle, tell them about your experience with.
We got Ta and then Tapis, you know.
Tell me about your experience with Wakanda Forever.
I cried so hard.
Wait, what for what? What happened?
Wakanda
the second Black Panther movie?
Second Black
Panther. Oh.
I cried so hard when I say here I go. Can't cry on the internet.
Dude, yes you can.
When I say I've never seen my people
You're talking about Namor?
Namor and the whole Talokan people to show that, be touched, have some historical reference. The linguistic aspect was beautiful. And and some people don't like it, and everybody's entitled to their own opinion. I think they did a good job.
I thought it was fantastic.
I think they did a great job.
So I'm connected to, is it Namor? Is that how you say it?
Namor.
Namor.
Before it was Namor.
Okay, I've connected with that character because of my love of the water. I teach scuba diving is one of the things I do, and so just like to have like this badass version of Aquaman.
He doesn't take shit from nobody, brother.
Murderous Aquaman.
I will say though that like I didn't think it was a bad movie. I think I'm also comparing it to Black Panther, the first one, and then I was like loving it. I will say though, Wakanda Forever did a fantastic job like honoring Chadwick Boseman in the movie.
They were in a really tough spot to both keep their franchise going and honor this person who did so much for that role.
And so like I think that like there was a lot more substance to establish Shuri's character that I wanted more action. But I will say though, like Namor, like swimming and then coming out the water and running on the air, like the way that looked fire.
To me, that looked
like
like a comic book
like
page.
better than just like flying and like
It
flying
was like your shirt.
the image of running on air. Like
only the Marvel FX team can make wings on an ankle look badass.
Yeah.
Like, they're the only ones. Imagine if I had wings on my ankle. Not the same.
Isn't there like a Greek like deity that is like
Hermes?
Hermes. There we go. Yeah. So it's kind of like a little bit of that, but like this is the first time I'm seeing where it's like an air and water like villain or like king. You know,
the M word. They said the M word.
They did say mutant.
Oh, they said
Or it's the actual first mutant.
Oh.
I want to add a little something here real quick. So I think everybody knows about the authenticity with which the cultures are represented in Wakanda, like the first Black Panther movie and the second Black Panther movie. But something specific that popped up to me that let me know it was really entrenched and it wasn't full of shit. Michelle and I went to go see a screening, right? And there was a phase where they're going down into that realm of the Moor, and there's a fig the size of my fist. It was huge. It was a ginormous fig.
Size of your head.
Right. And then so Michelle goes on to tell me about the myths of how before the conquistadors came and conquered the area, that's what we normally got off those trees.
Those are stories I heard growing up that figs would be the size of your head.
Okay, I'm gonna level with you real quick. I don't know what a fig is outside of a newton.
It's like a fucking plum, and it's a lot of weird things.
Check it out.
Hell yeah, dude! In Grand Prairie, I'll play this golf. Yeah.
He's like you over here like
what I mean, like
you guys are really into giant cookies.
He's like, so do you take the jelly and the bread like in separate bushes or?
Hey,
they gotta make shit.
So listen, full disclosure, Michelle and I, we host a podcast called Grand Prairie Live.
Shameless plug. Yes,
Grand Prairie Live. That's
you know what it's all about it all. Yeah,
everything going wild and everything like that. Man, I gotta say, like those boots look like they were made for stomping. Like, yeah, you look like those boots make you look way more intimidating than you already are.
Work shoes.
Don't let her lie to you. These are the I'm going to go anywhere and not be afraid of anything shoes.
Functions.
They look steel-toed. Are they steel-toed?
Step on them.
Step on them. That's a yes. I can't reach, but he can get you.
Wear my Nikes. So.
Give it a shot. Give it a shot.
No.
I dare you.
I want to.
I believe you. I definitely believe you.
About that life.
I definitely.
I want to tell you. I want to tell you, and you, Mr. Guest Host, who will be back more than once, I'm sure.
I'm the new John, dude. Haven't you heard?
Yeah, totally. I heard it's like
John
JAW, right? But
new John, who did?
Michelle's a fantastic guest for like a genuine, like authentic person, like perspective of being a female person of color, indigenous. We're gonna have her back, dude.
Dude, yo, come back whenever you want. Like you a real one for sure. Like I love her attitude and shit like that because you definitely don't take no shit from nobody.
Right.
And I'm sure
that's fun.
Yeah, I'm sure that it would have been pretty wild with like a dynamic between her and John and stuff. But maybe she'll find out next time. But either way, you bring some serious fire to the set.
You know how much shit I had to take to get to the point of not taking shit?
I mean, if you're Native American, you had to take that shit.
It's a lot of shit.
It's a lot of shit.
But yeah, I'm down to come. I'm down to clown, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need to like steal Michelle away to help me manage the technical bullshit back here though, because no shit, she's been helping me so hard tonight, dude.
She's the real star of this show.
Yeah, for sure. We might have to pass the mantle, bro.
No, because like Jason, if it the reason and he'll tell you, and I'm actually gonna take credit for it for the first time.
Okay, go.
We got our podcast off the ground because what's that monthly reminders to be like, Jason, are we doing this? Jason, are we doing this? Jason, are we doing this?
I love a persistent motherfucker. Yeah,
so like,
yeah.
And I finally told him, like, I set these reminders in my calendar to like come after your bitch ass. And he's like, I guess we're gonna do this. And we got it off the ground.
Yeah.
And then we did it, and now we do this, and there's gonna be more things that we do. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be fun.
I will say this. Jaeger, yes. Rumpelman's, yes.
Oh, God, yeah. How about Malort? Have you had Malort?
Malort?
Let me tell you something, look.
You know that, dude.
Okay, so picture it. Chicago, September 2016.
Yeah.
I've only ever thrown up once drinking.
Yeah.
Malort.
That sounds about right.
Wow,
Sounds about right. That is Malort for you.
It actually tastes better on the way up, believe it or not. It's when the
Something weird. Okay, so I went to go get a burrito at like 3 a.m.
Sure.
And then that's when the regurgitation magic happened.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
you had to make room.
I stopped and I was like, was that the burrito or was that the Malort? Because I blasted it with hot sauce, bro.
Ugh, yeah.
Blasted it with hot sauce.
Well, I mean,
Do they actually have hot sauce in Chicago? I imagine it's a lot like this.
Personal in-person.
Okay. Fair. Thank you.
Mixing Dixon, man. I had to be prepared.
Amen.
Mini liquor bottles, but they're all filled with hot sauce.
Why are you giving away my secrets? And also, I've actually done that.
I've actually had
fucking bad over
hot sauce. I usually get a bottle like anytime I travel somewhere, just like get their like locally made shit or whatever. And I was coming back from Mexico and I got a bottle of hot sauce at the like airport and they told me it'd be fine. Make it from Mexico to Houston, have to make a connecting flight to Dallas. The fucking TSA takes it from me.
Damn.
The part that really pissed me off, they sold the same shit on the other side of the airport. Like once I checked in, imported from Mexico. Pissed, dude.
Yeah, I'd be so bad.
The imported stuff has preservatives. Just get it straight from the source, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
they wouldn't let me.
Right, they wouldn't let him take it in.
Yeah.
If I'd known, I would have Eastered it so I could have.
I did in your feminine products.
I was gonna say though that I think I'll go ahead and stop judging people, Jägermeister enthusiasts and stuff. But to this day though, if you say that you like Malort, you're the fucking devil. I don't trust you. You have black blood.
This is the way he is. He's the devil.
Yeah, I don't like that shit. Yeah, if anyone likes Malort, I won't judge this hard for Jägermeister, but if you like Malort,
they should just put a red flag on the label of Malort, like that way.
There is red on it.
X likes Malort.
It does look like a death potion.
Should ship a fucking bottle in for the show, just for the show.
No.
I want to do a taste test, like the Pepsi challenge.
Have you not tried
Never had it before. Never heard.
Don't do it.
Yo,
Jason.
I wonder if they have it.
They don't have it.
They might have it.
I am open to new
They
ideas.
have to take a shot. So
That would be interesting.
You can't come back. The danger is too high.
Yeah,
I'm not doing it.
I mean, as long as you don't projectile on any of the equipment, dude. I just
Why?
you can top yours off with hot sauce if it helps.
It might. That might.
God.
Like Cholula. What's wrong with Cholula?
Cholula is the best.
in Malort.
I mean, the danger's already there.
Don't let him fool you. He's a big fan of the Dos Equis with tahini rim.
Oh, yeah, that is delicious.
Pero Dos
That's
Equis?
delicious.
Dos Equis?
That's delicious with the tahini rim.
Tahini fan at all.
It's also Malort. No way. No way. God damn.
But Dos Equis, you should just get a Tecate.
I mean,
See,
I'm about to like step into a culture war I don't want right now.
Tahini.
Yeah.
It was just a genuine recommendation.
I know. She's like, you should drink that. And then like,
He's engaged to a Latina.
yeah.
So he feels like it would be a
Texas, everyone's against Cholula.
It's from Chicago.
When you move here,
Yeah.
It's assholes from Chicago, so it doesn't
Yeah,
quite
and
work this way.
like, yo, drink a Tecate, and then there's gonna be like some other dude. He's like, nah, you should drink a Modelo, and like it's gonna.
My brother would
That's
either
right.
you should drink it with Modelo.
That's right.
Now, I mean, I'll drink any Spanish alcohol, but
Mexican.
I'll tell you this: I will probably. I think it's more the marketing, like preferential side of why I drink those Equis, just because I think that I'm interesting.
I met the most interesting man in the world. Once.
You met that dude?
Yeah, so I actually won a contest, and my wife and I got to go to New Orleans and party with the most interesting man.
No,
it was a
fucking gnarly, dude.
party. It was dope. They had like naked women wearing like snakes and shit. They had free Dos Equis, everything, and musical acts all night. It was a wild party. It was
so I heard this rumor about the guy who was the most interesting man in the world, and that he would do guest features like wherever, but in his contract with Dos Equis, apparently this is an urban myth. It might not be true, but apparently in his contract, like he had a private house on a private island purchase that he would go to and from
for the image.
Yeah, to maintain the image of not having like a house that people can show up to and shit.
Pro wrestling, the Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man, WWF used to give him like $100 bills when he'd go places just so he could flaunt cash.
Damn.
And he's got some great stories where like they give him like $1,000 and he put like 500 in his pocket and then like the rest would go out.
Sponsors, boys. We need these sponsors.
Right?
I don't know, right? Sponsor us, please. Or if you just want to give away $100 bills.
By Gain.
games.
So-
Laundry
Detergent. You know how much laundry?
That's funny.
You know why this would work? Is you could be like, I wear flannel and only flannel, and the only thing that's pretty smart flannel.
You see that flannel right there? That's mine.
Gang.
Yeah, work, bro.
Oh shit, this is the real thing too. I was expecting like,
Oh, that's an actual flannel. Who do you think I am?
Yeah. And now you're rocking a gray fit.
man.
Now you in that gray fit right now. It's compliments.
So I'm the black hole, and Jason's a supernova star.
Yeah, that's what the fuck it is right there. Infinity of gravity going back.
That's got a little
That
hallmark.
and the Bucky's of fitness centers. You were just fired
fitness centers.
tonight, man. Yeah.
Epic.
I'm very creative.
I believe it.
Like you want me to describe you and not use any like obvious words? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
please.
do it.
Where are you roasting me or just describing me? You can't understand.
Why would I roast you? You're nice.
I made a lady walk up.
You guys are nice.
One would beg to differ.
I'm trying to give you guys a good rep with the ladies by saying you're nice.
Oh, she's helping.
They're nice boys. Okay.
Yeah, Joseph, go.
So this is how I would describe. So if somebody was like, "Hey, man, describe what is your name?"
Miles.
Miles. So they're like, "Hey, describe Miles." I'm like, he's like a happy little jitterbug that's very relaxed, but also at the same time, like makes you want to pop.
Damn.
That's
All right.
exactly how I would
All right.
describe Miles.
Okay.
Make
All right.
you want to pop. Have you popped anybody, Miles?
Have I?
And then I would just describe Shawn like he acts like he just got back from Miami, but he really just got back from the tanning salon at Planet Fitness. But he's totally chill. I
Yeah,
swear
but
he's not a jerk.
He has one of those little Playboy bunny things on his head.
Bunny
where he
things on your head?
Yeah.
Facts, bro.
I used to. I
Nice.
used to, but the melanin spreads pretty quickly with me. It alleviates out.
It's too red like so fast. Man. Yeah.
My tan fades. I'm like 5 different shades of brown. I'm like, we're really festive.
Yeah, I get very dark.
Like look like a tomato's growing ramen noodles. This is
Yeah.
definitely how I
I
would
know you
describe it.
guys had a great time.
Did I get a pop out of that?
Yeah. Pop me, I'll tell you that.
Thank you. That was a very, it was an awesome, creative, and very sweet way to describe me. Thank you.
Me too.
Okay. All right. In the nice way or the mean way?
You can be honest. Like,
Okay. Well, you want me to just, you want to know what my first genuine thoughts when I saw you when I walked in and we made awkward eye contact?
absolutely. Let's go.
I said, I bet you that's the guy that Jason's working with. He seems like he's put together and knows what he's doing, but also like, does he or does he not like curry? I don't know. Because I feel like
the question is, I do.
Damn.
I eat that curry shit all day. I ate it today, y'all.
I had curry like 2 days ago. So good.
Yeah, there it is. Listen, curry's got to be the thing. Listen, if you haven't,
I kind of like scale people. I'm like, all right, like if you were like, I don't eat sour cream, I'd be like, fair. But then if you were like,
That's accurate too. I don't like sour cream.
I'd be like, fair. But if you were like, tell me like, I don't like quesadillas, I'd be like, I can't trust you. I've met people. I've met people who don't like quesadillas. I don't trust them.
dude, you look like you can make a mean like late night quesadilla, like end of the night quesadilla. Yeah, it looks like that dude.
Actually make a really killer breakfast quesadilla that I'm very proud of. Yeah, that's probably if I
Looks like that quesadilla. Dude.
It's not you don't try to make a doubled over burrito or what's that? What did that lady say on TikTok? A flat
I
taco.
wish I could tell you.
Oh yeah. So it depends on how many tortillas I have available. That's my go-to, But if I've got plenty, it's a double stack, of course. But if I'm like, if I'm making it for like a bunch of drunk friends or something, and I only have a limited amount, we do the fold in half just to save
I
tortillas.
do a classic fold in half.
Yeah.
How do you make your quesadilla?
I mean, I think the classic fold in half. It's like the way I'm used to it. The way I see it. I don't. You know, I want my girl to learn to make some barbacoa and shit, so I can.
You got a hole.
You heard of?
Yes.
Oh, man.
You gotta dig a hole in the ground. You gotta cook it under the ground.
When I was in high school,
Do you know this?
He doesn't know.
Yeah, this is real.
He doesn't know.
You have to cook it in the ground.
It's like Cub Scout advice and shit. Yeah.
No, it's just the genuine recipe, my man.
Really?
I was in
No
high school.
bullshit.
I dated a girl who had a graduation party, and they did like a Hawaiian luau style, but they did the dig the hole.
Yeah.
They cooked that pig for like, I want to say like 16 hours or something
it's like
crazy.
overnight. It's
It
like
was,
a day and a
it
half.
was a long time, but they pulled it out, and the meat was literally just like flopping off of the bone. It
Yeah.
was insane.
I made tamales before. I'm excited to do that
That's
with my
hard
fiance.
work.
It's like, yeah, I know, but like, my fiance has 3 kids, and all of them.
So you got free labor.
Yeah.
That's how they have to be joints roll too.
Learning it. That's what I'm looking at. Well, Michelle, thank you so much. We appreciate you coming on the show. Go ahead and plug it up on where the world can find you.
You can find me on TikTok at Michelle with 3 L's .the awesome on TikTok. But just remember, I am your Thea Michelle. Be the change you want to see. Be the person that you need when you're younger. And as always, I have been the meat covered skeleton of your Thea Michelle. You guys should hang out with these guys. They're not bad.
And we're not bad. Michelle, yeah. She's dope. I'll. You know what? If Miles can't make it, she can take John C too. 100%.
Kill it.
Yeah, fuck John, man. This might be one of our greatest show ever. You know, just having the right energy. The flow has just been going. You know. John, you can stay in Miami where the fuck you went and shit that missed this episode. You know what? I think we had 3 features that just came on?
Yes, you did the first half. You did 3 since we come back from break. We are at 11:02 p.m. So if you wanted to take a little break.
Let's go ahead and take a little break so that we can get resituated. We might have maybe 2 more segments coming back, but we'll be right back with On Air Don't Care. I'm Shawn Kay the Showman. This is
Miles Francis.
Jason Dyer in the back. Go ahead and take advantage of these amazing sponsors, y'all.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at.
Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label weekend itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need.
And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label weekend itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metal work, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass.
And we are back, y'all. This is On Air Don't Care. We are live at the Library Bar here in downtown Fort Worth. And of course, I'm Shawn Kay the Showman. This is
Miles Francis
taking over for the Blue Label Johnny. That we don't need him to come back, but the show is taken over and well taken care of. And of course, the man who's really taking care of and making sure that this show is happening. Our guy, Jason Dyer, Hack of the Plug, Deep Video Live in the house, y'all. So, man, I gotta ask Miles, do you happen to have any European cousins?
I'm never taken a 23andMe, but I bet I have a lot of European cousins.
Because it'd be interesting if you had a European cousin named Kilometers Francis.
Man, I've heard that a few times.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't gonna be the first.
No, when I do travel to other countries, I'll actually introduce myself as Kila.
Yeah. I'm Cam Francis. Cam Francis. Oh yeah. Well, I know that we have some more signups, and we're gonna bring on a fresh new feature. And then a regular face around these parts.
Dude,
Hagrid.
my best friend's coming up here in a bit here, too.
Oh, shit. All right. So we got some more flavor coming in. Yeah. So, Hagrid, why don't we go ahead and welcome in our next guest?
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Maria. Come on down.
Oh, shit. We have a Maria.
She looks like she knows how to use a ring light.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. She did a titty check on the wide.
That's going up right now.
She did a titty check on the wide, yo. Yo, what's up, Maria? Welcome to On Air Don't Care.
Might do better than whatever.
There we go. And then you can take the microphone off the thing. You can hold it if you want to. It might be easier. Just a little pop it off. There we go. Welcome to the show, Maria. I got to say, I'm a little nervous because I have a fiance and she's Hispanic. And she's got Maria in her name. She goes by Pilar.
Where's she from, though?
Hidalgo. She's from Hidalgo originally, but she lives in northern Indiana, but I'm going to move her and her kids out here. I mean, I would guess some sort of Hispanic. Huh? Are you Mexican? Are you Mexican?
No.
You're not Mexican. I'm going to say then Puerto Rican.
Definitely Caribbean.
Caribbean. Okay, so an island.
Not Puerto Rican. I'm Venezuelan.
Venezuelan. All right. So, what are you with Ta? Are you with this Ta crew?
So I'm with Triarch.
Triarch? That's a new one?
Third clan.
That's a third clan.
We're a multifamily management company. So if you need an apartment, hit me up. I'm your girl.
Okay, so see, listen, this is like this is a little apartment.
In Houston.
In Houston. She's from another one from H-Town. And then, so like I always say, because it's funny, the reason why I was worried about the whole Maria, because my fiance's alter ego after she has those tequilas is Maria. Like she's
$3 here tonight, by the way. Yeah. For the bar. Yeah.
My name is Maria. My alter ego is Sophia.
Sophia. See,
so you see,
this feeds the proof though that Latin women, Hispanic women, Latin women, they all got them other personalities.
It's tequila.
Yeah.
It's always
tequila.
Yo.
How do you drink your tequila?
Straight.
Just no lime, no salt, no nothing.
Yo.
I'm out. Like right now, I have tequila and Sprite.
It is the scariest sight to see. They're like
scary.
the way Latin women can pull back tequila, like one.
Is it scary or is it charming because you're engaged?
It's scary, yo.
Is if somebody buys Maria some shots right now, we want to meet Sophia.
Why are you engaged?
Because I'm just keeping it interesting. Okay,
then.
You never know what's gonna happen, but it's scary. Sometimes it can get wild, man. You get wild. Let me tell you. So, have you come to Fort Worth often?
No.
This is your first time here?
I'm here for a convention.
Okay.
It's the TAA.
TAA, the top.
Said that.
Yeah, he mentioned it. He mentioned that and a lot of midget wrestling. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
No,
I told you I said cut him off.
No, he was
it was fun. No, we were having a good time.
So I have come to Dallas before, not Fort Worth, but we're literally here for the convention.
Hell yeah. Okay. So I heard, I think you mentioned this, but you apparently have a plug. You have a podcast show that you do yourself?
So yes, it's going to launch sometime June, July.
Oh, it's not out yet.
It's not out yet. It's going to be launched sometime June, July, but I have a name. I have topics. Everything is ready to go. I have.
You have episodes already recorded?
Should I drop the name?
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not going to get it, though. You might get it.
Okay, wait. Why do you feel that way? What about me makes you think that?
You date a Spanish
do I look like I could?
You could.
Oh,
Probably not.
I knew it.
So it's called She's Messy. Like
She's Messy. You know what's hilarious? There's
like a soccer player.
So there's a comedian. There's a comedian around DFW. His name is Ricky Nunez. Him and his sister Adriana. They have a podcast I was on. It was called Chismes en Menudo. And so, like,
So I'll explain it to you.
chisme.
Chisme means gossip in Spanish, right? It's like not even gossip, like the tea. Like when you're with your aunt all drunk, you're talking about chisme, right? That's called
spilling.
it's spilling the tea, right? That's called chisme.
Okay,
So I just play on words. Chisme.
I like that.
I dig it. You want to know what my favorite Spanish word is?
What?
Cochina.
Cochina?
Cochina. I love that word. I always
I'm gonna give you a favorite word right now. You're gonna love it.
even better than cochina.
100%.
Okay, what's gonna be the new one?
Hijo de puta.
Hijo de puta. I know what puta means.
No, hijo de puta.
Hijo de puta.
Hijo de puta.
What does hijo de puta mean?
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
What did you when you said mean?
Cochina.
Yeah, what was that?
Cochina means like dirty. It's like dirty. It's like scandalous.
Yeah.
Like
what homegirl
Like,
was talking about earlier. Yeah.
when you come home after a long day of work and your room is a mess and your girlfriend didn't clean up, he's cochino.
Okay, gotcha.
You get it?
Yeah, makes sense.
Hijo de puta is like when you're mad. Like,
Oh shit.
hijo de puta.
Oh shit.
All right,
See,
I have to ask a question. I'm curious to hear y'all's input on it. I was thinking about Spanish class when I was in like high school.
Yep.
And they assigned us Hispanic names. Like they didn't like have me go by Miles. They had me go by Miguel.
That's really weird.
That's really fucking weird, right?
Is that
That's
Michael?
fucking
Isn't
weird.
Miguel just Michael?
Fucked up.
I honestly like the whole time it was just like, and like we were supposed to, the idea was like we were only supposed to speak Spanish, but like if anything, like I would be still Miles. Like my name doesn't
Or like
change, right?
Nino,
And,
like or something like at least
I think
close
that's
enough.
super fucked up,
That's
bro.
really weird.
I went to public school in Texas, though. That's what happens.
I went to school in Katy, Texas.
That's like near Houston, right?
Yes. And
Maddie, hold it up so we can hear
I
you.
didn't take Spanish classes, but I took Spanish for Spanish speakers, right?
Okay.
Because I know Spanish.
Sure.
My
It's like
Spanish
me taking
teacher,
English, right?
Yeah. My Spanish teacher was from Spain. And when I tell you he belittled us every fucking class, like every
That's the
fucking
Spain.
class.
That's the Spanish for you.
List.
That's all we do.
He was
It's like, okay,
he
class.
was like, ustedes.
How bad this can really sad putting you down, though.
It's like, oh, puedo ir al baño. Oh, you want to go to the baño? Like,
Every Spanish person is so goddamn sexy. They sound stupid.
Yeah, he made us feel like shit for like our type of Spanish, but it's like, dude, we're all the same.
do you think though that like because of his like Spanish like accent, it's just everything that he said sounded very dickish? Because I feel like the Spanish accent has a very snobbish,
right?
You know what I'm saying? It's like a very like the way they present themselves.
Why? Because I actually love Spaniard accents. Like I think it's attractive. I think it's so beautiful. It's clean. But he made sure that you were belittled because you weren't from Spain.
Yeah.
Point every class to
But like,
belittle
how
you.
many like Latino or like Hispanic people are from Spain, like here in the States? Most of them would be from Mexico or South American countries, I would imagine.
That's the whole point. They're both
More than Spain.
If you go East Coast, it's more Caribbean.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
either way, fuck that guy. Yeah, I mean, like,
No, for real, fuck that guy.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure that you recovered and you know grew well to way past that dude.
Well,
Is he still? Do you think he's still speaking Spanish?
kicked out of his class, so
You what?
I cursed him out and then
You
I got
cursed
kicked
him
out of his
out?
class. Yeah.
Oh,
When this was high school?
This was high school.
high
This was my junior year.
So what? Like, did you have to replace the class with something, or did you just have to get a different teacher?
No, I
or?
replaced the class, but it was theater, like whatever.
That's cool.
But I had already taken his class for 2 years. So I took his class for 2 years. Third year that I was taking it, we got into a really big argument. I cursed him out. It was
Because you stood up for yourself?
yeah, like
Yeah.
you're not gonna belittle me.
It's not 3 years in a row, buddy. I'm upperclassman now.
So
Yeah.
knowledge, like in Katy, there's a lot of Venezuelans. So like 80% of his classroom was Venezuelans. So you're not gonna sit here and teach our class for 3 years in a row and make us feel like we're under you. Like that's ugly.
Yeah, it's gotten dirty and stuff.
It is ugly.
I do have a funny Spanish class story because we had this one Spanish teacher and she had a little bit of a cross eye. And I remember these two boys went up to the front. I think they asked a question or they had to go over like their last test or whatever. And she was talking to one of them and the other one said, I'm sorry, are you talking to me or are you talking to him? Like literally calling her out loud as fuck in the middle of the class. And she just screams like, get out of my class! Like she knew that she was being a dick and shit. But man, I felt so bad for Ms. Amador. I'm sure she's doing great. She was.
I don't feel bad for Mr. Brazos. Mr. Brazos, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, Mr. Brazos.
Fuck you a third time.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of my high school teachers' names. Like I don't.
What's the deal,
I
bro?
couldn't name a single high school teacher.
But I remember him.
Yeah.
What's your deal, bro? So
Trauma.
Yeah.
That's on Trauma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
It's okay.
That's
I'm
why I
sure.
remember my parents' name.
Oh.
So what else are you going on? Are you like Houston ride or die? You going? That's going to be your forever home?
Absolutely not.
When do you plan on living?
I love Houston. I've grown to love it, but I'm a Florida girl. When I first moved to the States,
She cray cray, bro.
It's chill.
She's definitely cray cray.
What part of Florida? That count. That matters. What part
Yo,
of
Florida.
You're still not gonna fuck with it.
does that,
You're
yeah.
still not gonna hear me out. I moved to the States when I was 7 years old, and I got to Orlando.
Okay.
Okay.
I love Orlando.
Me
That's
too.
the best part of Florida for sure.
You're 7 years old, and your parents tell you, "Hey, we're gonna go to Disney World all the time."
Nice gang.
Duh.
Happy about that life 100%.
Okay, so then I moved to Orlando. When we first got here in 2004, nobody was in Orlando. Like, it was pretty much a white city. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Over the years, more Spanish people starting to come through, and so we felt like we were home again. It was a lot of Venezuelans, a lot of Puerto Ricans, a lot of Dominicans, Colombians, whatever. And it was great. We were there for maybe like 5 years. Then my mom, because she has an oil degree, an engineering degree, she got a job with BP in Houston. So we moved to Houston, and I love Houston. I've grown to love Houston now.
It took a while though.
It's
like that abusive relationship you're talking about.
It's still kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I will say I don't want to have a family here. I don't want to live here forever. I love Houston. I love Texas. But
You want to be back to Florida?
it's not for me. 100% I want to go back to
Do you
Florida.
have family back in Florida?
I have my entire dad's side of the family. And I'm talking about my dad is one of 8.
Okay.
My entire
So was
dad's
my
side of
mom.
the family.
My mom was 1/8.
Yeah, my dad's
Y'all
entire
should have been born later. You could have had a reality TV show.
Yeah, literally.
right?
we're engaged.
It's the Indians and Venezuelans living together.
No, but well, aside from that, my dad's family is very toxic and fuck them. But
I sense daddy issues.
You
I
are
do.
here.
I sense daddy issues when you
Side
walked
of the
up here.
family.
It's like,
but
I
I
recognize that.
I will say they're a great time, and it's really cool to go back and visit and feel like everybody knows you. Like you go back and it's home, and they still consider me a baby cousin, so I don't pay for shit.
Okay.
So it's all green.
Well, hopefully you make it back to Florida. I mean, either way, I'm sure that, hopefully maybe we'll get you around Fort Worth even after you move a bit further away, but
Maybe.
we'll see.
Maybe you guys can come on Cheese Messy when it launches.
Hey,
Maybe get it started first, and we'll know that you have a podcast show.
Y'all are ever in Houston.
I'm in Houston. I'll tell you this right now. I'm in Houston often because I do a lot of South Asian weddings. I don't know if you're familiar with the Texas Safari Ranch, or Safari Texas Ranch.
I mean, I know about it, but I
Yeah,
haven't.
it's like where every Indian wedding is in Houston. So I'm there all the time. But they got peacocks on that just roam around. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, peacocks are interesting.
Well, come to Florida. We have alligators and manatees.
I've been to Florida too. I trust H-Town people more than I trust Florida people.
No, you know what? I'm tired of that
I'm
narrative.
just saying.
Florida people are crazy, but
People
it's
don't
so
care in
fun.
Florida. Oh, there's a really dope show on Netflix called Florida Man. It's really good.
It's the same reason you have a really good time when you hang out with rednecks. Like, that there's some issues that you don't, endorse. And then
Are
it's
rednecks?
like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and
That's what it is. And honestly, now because so many Caribbean people have moved to Florida, it's a fucking blast. You feel like you're in another country. I swear to God.
Oh yeah, and Florida got better meth. So
Listen to this.
That's where they get the
Listen
Florida
to this.
man from.
Listen to this. I went to go get breakfast. I was there 2 weekends ago. I went to go get breakfast at this Venezuelan place, and they had the audacity to put a sign at the door
audacity.
that said, "We speak English."
Oh,
What kind of shit is that?
shit! You catch a case in Texas with that kind of stuff.
Yeah, like, what do you mean we speak English?
Yeah, it's a little fucked up.
Was that right next to the whites only drinking fountain?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
So-
a little wild. Well, we would have either way. Good luck with your ventures out in Florida. What do you want? How can people find you to plug it up on the socials?
Y'all can find me on Instagram. It is Yepez. That's YEPEZC __. And then if you go on TikTok,
You got that double underscore on that
I
shit?
do have double underscore.
Damn.
So it's Yepes, YEPC __. And if you go on TikTok, it's Maria, MARIA, Yepes, my last name, and then another extra C. So
Bro, you gotta find some. You
Bro,
gotta find some continuity.
It's to follow Maria on social media.
Yeah, you gotta find that continuity in that social media branding, girl.
Not too much.
Yeah, listen, I'm just saying, girl. Make that Google search easy. You know what I mean? Yeah. You got branded all the same. You know what I mean?
I hope y'all tune in June and July for Cheese Messy.
It's messy.
I will message y'all.
Yeah.
Come on, we'll talk about it.
Dude, send us the show. Send us your first show. We will definitely watch it. We'll definitely plug it. And yeah, maybe we can, because this is a mobile setup, so we can set up anyway. All right.
Bar that we'll let them. Yeah.
Yeah,
that part.
Is it only bars?
No.
Now, I mean, we should
anywhere.
do it in bars because,
Ask you something before I go.
of course.
Is your main setup at bars? Like, what do y'all do?
Well, this bar, yeah, right now. But I mean, we literally can set up anywhere.
I'm actually just here for this week to audition.
He's
for
against
the
us.
host. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, we're not bringing the other guy back. You know.
Yeah.
I actually do go to Florida.
Yeah.
I love Orlando.
Yeah, he can work on his red. You know. So one time, let's give it up for the Chismesi Maria.
You want to meet Sophia?
Yeah, I encourage everybody to give her a shot so we can all meet Sophia.
If you get drunk enough, we'll have you back on as your alter personality.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get to that.
If Maria, if your friends can get you drunk enough, we'll bring you back to Sophia.
Come on.
All right? If your friends can get you drunk enough, you can come back as Sophia.
And so it was, my friends, that we came upon another feature.
Of course. Who do we got, Hagrid?
Do you guys remember Paxton?
Hell yeah.
Of course. Who can forget?
You can find him fishing on YouTube very often.
And of course,
They're selling out. Come on down, brother.
And of course, you could also find Paxton bombing on the comedy stages all over DFW.
All over
Give it up for
DFW.
Paxton Bailey.
It's not so hard. It's trying so hard.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just
I'm on a
kidding.
watch list
Paxton,
so
you don't
bad.
bomb all the time.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
It's 45 in a row, and then I'll get one nice low. And
Yeah, I just have never been there on the one is the thing.
Well, I gotta say this. You don't know this, but Paxton is a repeat feature. So welcome back to On Air Don't Care.
Love being here.
Step tattoo, man. I'm gonna talk less shit to you over here. I didn't realize you're fucking ripped over
I know.
there.
I tried to wear my sleeves. It's so hot in here.
Last time.
What's that?
We addressed this last time. We definitely addressed the fact that like these unnecessary muscles that he's bringing on the show.
Dude, you can't be like attracted.
Let
to
me tell you something.
funny-
This is what's more frustrating because I feel like since the last time he featured on the show, I feel like he got bigger, and I don't appreciate that shit.
Yeah,
All
dude.
right, it's
Sean,
a little.
don't worry. I'll tell you all the trips.
That hurts. That hurts. Stop.
I see a bruise,
Stop.
dude. It's already
Bro,
formed.
what you mean, bro? Rubbing your callus all over my soft ass wrist, man. What you doing, dog?
I know. I got plumber hands.
Hey, by the way, Paxton, I don't know if we talked about this last time, but did we talk about 50 Shades of Grey?
Maybe.
What? No.
Did we talk? Because this
No.
motherfucker, he looks like Christian Grey. I almost wish
Why
the
did
guy
you
John
fuck
Dorian
it?
or whatever the fuck.
You read the book, so I
Why
think
did
you're
you-
The movie, the guy who plays Christian Grey in the 50 Shades of Grey movie, like pull it up.
I'm gonna take it. I've never seen the movie, but I'm just gonna
Yeah.
front like I have.
I'm pulling it up.
I didn't
Yeah.
see the movie either. I mean, that's cool.
I'm
But
pulling it up.
you know, Pornhub exists, right? Like you can just watch that.
Exactly.
Hey, listen, bro. Listen. Sometimes I'm gonna watch what the hype is, even if it's terrible.
Every once in a while, you got to dial it back to it. Just go straight back to.
I just want to form an opinion.
I'm not saying I don't watch bad movies. My best friend's gonna come on here in a minute. He'll tell you I watch some terrible fucking movies. But I'm just saying if you're gonna watch 50 Shades of Grey, just watch porn. It's probably better acted. It's definitely better directed. And it probably has better lighting. I don't know.
Exactly.
Here we go. Played by what is it? John Dorian. Is it? Look at this dude.
Yeah, if you took out the hat and shades, you'd definitely be like.
I would take off the hat, but
Do
it's.
you have a woman tied up somewhere right now?
Look at this. Look at this.
She's at home.
Jamie Dornan. Jamie Dornan. That's what his name is.
I'm just gonna take it.
You'll notice that nobody recognizes him from anything else.
And also notice that no woman will ever invite Paxton to their sex room. That's also for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to build my own.
You might have to build your own, bro.
Carpenter over there, so I feel like you could.
I've tried a couple times, and like I might look like I have the Carhartt shirts and everything, but then I make one bad cut. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna call someone. I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah,
this is gonna have to be good. I don't want to do it. Fuck it.
I got a good question because I believe in 50 Shades of Grey, the sex room was called like the Red Room or something like that.
Sounds right.
So if you had a sex room, what would you call it?
The dungeon.
The dungeon. It sounds so basic.
Yeah, dude.
It's so
well,
basic.
I also don't have a sex room. I have a bed that I go to, or a couch that I fuck
No
on.
sex is happening.
That's true. That's a moment.
D meet up and shit.
This is too much imagination for him to be able to.
If you bring your warlock
virginity, come back on the show, and we'll find out what your sex room's called.
Oh fuck! I might have to hit up Sophia.
Buy her a drink. Buy her a drink.
Drinks, plural. Speaking of which, thank you.
Maria Paxton wants to meet Sophia. Just letting you know, Maria. That
Maria got her 3 minutes of fame, and she is out, bro. She's like, it's girls' night now.
We definitely want to meet Sophia. Do you have a drunk alter ego?
I do. And his name is Cletus.
Is that the person that takes all those
Hey, by the way, Maria, he wants to meet Sophia. That's what he said.
I want to meet Sophia.
He wants to meet Sophia.
I want to meet Sophia.
And you'll meet her.
Oh,
holy shit! Yeah, I don't blame you.
Come the muscles backstage.
No, fuck that. She's a Houston and Florida girl. I'm gonna get scared.
Dude. Not good.
She's a Houston and Florida girl. I'll be scared.
Yo, the funny thing is, you gave yourself the most hood Florida name as your like drunk alter ego.
Cletus.
I didn't give it to me.
The slack jaw Yopol over here.
Yeah. Wait, who gave you your drunk like alter ego?
His name is Cesar, and he runs the bar in Stephenville, Texas. Shout out Cesar.
Cesar gave you Cletus.
Okay. Yeah, Cesar.
Sounds like something.
Cesar stopped.
Cesar gave him
spurs on his boots.
Do you have a drunk alter ego?
No, man, I don't think so.
I don't think I do
even drink like that
much. I fucking did last night.
Oh, there you go. I did. I went to a wedding over the weekend, and I stole like a huge jug full of whiskey, and I did the same shit. Just rough this morning.
Most recently, I've been getting really into whiskey and old fashions. I think that might be what.
Yeah.
And if you like old fashions, every once in a while, switch up and get a Manhattan. Very similar, very good.
No, I'll tell you this right now, dude, because I used to drink Jack Daniel's Honey because I felt like it was like an old fashioned in the bottle.
Sure, yeah.
But right now, Evan Williams Honey Bourbon.
Yeah,
Evan Williams. Evan Williams. If you ever watch the Metro Icon podcast, like that is what I'm drinking. That's what I'm giving my guests. If they drink bourbon, I'm like, yo, like have this honey woman because it is $20 cheaper than Jack Daniel's Honey, and it tastes way more like an old fashioned.
It's just because no one's ever heard of it.
You've got to go such a big price hike when it comes to whiskey to like really get a noticeable difference, and I think like that lower pack is like where it's at because you like more bang for your buck.
Like Jack Daniel's Honey, like maybe has like 1.5% more like alcohol per volume, but it doesn't matter. Like I'm trying to sip, I'm trying to cruise, I'm trying to relax.
If you're trying to sip, let me put you on. There's this tequila brand called Addictivo tequila.
Addictivo?
Addictivo.
That sounds like a sativa that gets you hard.
They all make me hard.
Grow it! I want fucking Viagra weed. It was so bad.
Yeah, dude.
Addictivo. I love it.
Dude, we need to go into that's a business idea.
That is a business idea. Scientists, people who do science, chemistry.
Not us.
If you know how to grow sativa and fucking make your own dick pills, Addictivo. The weed that makes you hard. All right. Fuck yeah. Miles putting it in the fucking universe. I hope somebody does it.
10% of the royalties.
You're probably debuting that at a dispensary in Colorado right now.
Oh my God, right now?
Some rich dude is just like genius. Let's go.
Yeah, I would buy that instantly, yo.
They're going to be advertising for it on Pornhub tonight.
Addictivo, 100%.
As long as there's no more big dick pill.
What?
As long as there's no more big dick pill ads, because those just make me sad.
Like the dick enlargement pills. Yeah. I thought you were talking about like a large pill. It's like I need it to get hard, but it's too much to swallow. Is what I thought you meant.
It's just point they're suppositories.
I can't imagine though, like these, like because you see them all over now and shit, and it's crazy how it's like being mass in advertising, like in Facebook and shit. But I can't imagine like a man taking a dick enlarging pill and like it looking still like a normal dick afterwards. Like
it's because they don't work.
There's no way that like the enlargement
That's
is
like an
proportional.
opinion over there, dude.
I'm just saying, you have a couple friends that have used like all the shit, and they said, don't take Cialis, take Viagra. And then there was a heart pill you could take too, because that's what originally Viagra was for. They made Viagra trying to get a blood thinner, I believe, and then it just made your dick rock hard. Millions of dollars.
Boys, as the resident old man, I just have to say it's really fucking weird to watch a bunch of like, what are you, like 28?
22.
What are you doing over here, like in your mid-30s? I mean, it's really weird to see a bunch of people sub 40 talking about Cialis and Blue Chew and Viagra. I know it's a meme. I know we love to see that these days. That's real fucking weird.
Weed form, I would be rock hard right now.
You say weed?
Bro, if you can turn your full potential into the Incredible Hulk, you're gonna take it at any age. All right, that's just the truth of it.
Exactly.
Hagrid's like, why are you guys talking about what's in my fucking...
Is that what it is? It's more like, I'm thinking I got at least 2 decades before I have to arrive at that fucking pedestal, and you boys are out here trying to wear the wood out before you fucking aim it correctly.
Nice, wear the wood out.
Wear the wood out.
Fucking binoculars.
Call me lumberjack, dude. I'm going.
You can be Paul Bunyan, I'll be the babe.
So Paxton, what's going on?
Ready for a babe, my dude.
Paxton, what's going on in your life, Paxton? Is there anything that has been bothering you or any issues that you got going on that you want to talk about?
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily bothering me. I definitely had to talk it out and get to where it wasn't bothering me. But recently, I totaled my truck. That sucks.
Damn.
Yeah, it was 100% my fault too. Like I missed an exit, and I looked over at the person sitting in my passenger seat. I'm like, that was the exit, wasn't it?
Dude, I missed you for a second. I thought you said I told my truck it sucks, and I was like,
that's what I heard.
Work up the courage to like tell your
For
truck
day
how
one,
you
my
feel.
truck said it's self-esteem.
Like, you're waiting this relationship for years now, and I'm over it.
I got a kid from Knight Rider, dude. Yell back.
That's
so sorry,
hilarious. I'm sorry to hear that you totaled your truck.
Yeah, it's not a big deal, but like the thing that came about from it, like I was really lucky. First thing, like the way I swung out of the way, the concrete barrier that I hit on I-35 just blew up my tire, and that's the whole reason I'm still like I walked out with just a twick in my neck, and that's it. So praise be. But like the cop that came to like address the situation, he was just a dickhead. Like the whole
I mentioned he was a cop, yeah.
Yeah. You're right. You're right. But yeah, like the first thing he said was like, yeah, a lot of bad things, or a lot of people could have got hurt, and I'm like, I know, man, I'm spiraling. I feel terrible. Yada yada yada. I was really like messed up at the moment because time slows down in that situation.
You're hitting adrenaline, which is like the hardest drug that we take on a regular basis.
Yeah, and then like I said that, he goes, yep, should have been paying more attention. It's like, all right, fuck face. I understand. I mean. I'm already fucking doing the therapy session.
I have all these wounds. Do you have any salt on you? Go ahead, pour it on.
Yeah, I got a fucking right hook from my airbag. Thanks, fuckface.
Luckily that, nothing worse came out of that situation. And the truck can be replaced.
He can't get hard anymore now.
I've only been hard since the occasion. More did come of it. It's stuff I just got to deal with, so I'm trying not to get too stressed out about it.
Yeah,
I am the type of person to worry about it. But while I went to will call, the 3 days after it happened, I came back out from will call and someone backed into my rental. So I got 2 insurance points in 3 days with none beforehand.
Bro, I had that moment. I don't know if you remember the last really big storm that came through Addison that was super, super huge. We're it was past sundown and the dark clouds look green, where shit's about to go fucking down. And I was driving lit because I'm from Chicago. I have an all-wheel drive car. I know how to drive in the worst weather. When the snow days and the ice days come, I hear cha-ching because I know
you're gonna make that bang.
Yeah, because no one's on the road, right? So I'm driving. I end up getting a flat tire because I was near actually Deep Ellum. It was one of the roads where they had one lane the repaved out, so it had divots of drop. All the construction signs blew over, and then it filled up with water. So you have no idea. It just looks like a straight road. Boom, going down that shit, pop my tire, right?
Damn.
And so I'm changing my tire in the rain, and then I had to replace 2 tires. Within 3 days after replacing 2 tires, my rear tire blows out, and I have to change the next one. So I just changed all 4 tires within a week. It's almost $1,000 you drop.
Yeah.
It's
tires are so expensive.
When it rains,
no
of course.
sense either.
But hopefully you're going to be able to recover from the situation.
Yeah, man, it's just one of those things that I'm gonna have to put my head down and just kind of get through it. It's gonna solve itself out. I make enough money to get by. It's just gonna suck for a little bit. And then getting put on high risk insurance is gonna be a bitch. But
one of my favorite quotes I've ever heard in my life, I read off of a burger joint in Austin, and it's life is seldom as big a deal as our mind makes it out to be. So just you'll be all right, my dude.
that's one of the number one things in comedy is take yourself way less serious.
You cannot take yourself too seriously.
Yeah.
Everything's a fucking joke, especially once you walk in the room.
I actually almost got hit on stage last night. You know?
Hit on or
Hits?
Really?
No shit. Where at?
X nuts.
No, actually, but I would have been a great guest there.
Jesus.
It would have been a Louisville person.
I tried to pull you there like 3 days ago, and I'm not that. You guys know me. I'm not that edgy.
Yeah, I remember hat tricks. So that's
I
why
did walk somebody off the stage earlier tonight, but other than that, it's
on the show tonight here. Yeah.
If they're willing to walk off stage, they probably deserve it.
You know what? We take that with pride. That's a first for On Air Don't Care, and we will take it. We will definitely take it. That is what John is supposed to be the more hardcore person of the show, and that's still a freaking
John, on me, dude.
Yeah. So you where was it that you almost got hit?
So the Stadium Sports Grill, or
that's where we were.
You fucking.
Oh wait, are you talking about the guy with the chair?
Yeah, no. Before that, you didn't see when I went up.
No.
So here's what happened. I think I'm like 5 to go. I'm setting up my camera. And literally the 4 comics in front of me, no show. So I end up going on stage a lot faster. I'm not set up to record or whatever. It's whatever. Immediately, somebody starts heckling me from the bar, and he's wearing an American flag jacket with the number 69 on it.
I remember seeing you post this on Facebook.
Yes. So I literally just made a comment about like, oh, cool, man, I'm also a fan of mutual oral sex in America. And he got pissed off, dude. Like, he was like, how can you not know this is for the greatest motocross driver in all of Shut up, for real, dude. I thought it was too late.
My motocross, dude.
If I would have thought
no one watches ESPN Ocho.
If I would have thought of it on stage, I would have called it homocross, but I didn't. But he got so mad, dude. Like, just so mad.
And that's such a special type of white trash, dude. Coming from white trash, motocross people are the worst.
Dropping some,
Yeah.
It's clear.
We already established that, dude. We talk about his struggle walking through the cereal aisle because,
dude. I was always forced to get the cereal that came in like the cement bag mixer looking mother.
Sure, yeah. Off the bottom shelf where you don't have cartoon characters on it.
Exactly. And for a hot half a second when I was in college, I got the good shit, and then I started paying my own bills, and my electric bill is fucking ass right now, like $260, which is ridiculous for my house. But I went straight back to the fucking. I eat oats and blended. That's what I eat. And that's so fucking ridiculous.
That's good because the roof of your mouth is like totally hardened. After years of just nothing but that bullshit. Like there was no adjustment, right?
Take a bullet. I'm just gonna lean back.
I still imagine Paxton every once in a while just walking through the cereal aisle, just like can't even get the name brand since he's like. Oh, just like super fucking sad.
Just what a Cheerio.
I imagine walking up like, what do they mean all berries? Like,
what was that?
Cereal with berries?
I gotta ask, was that the craziest thing that's happened like in your stand-up? Like as far as a response?
Man,
that was like unfavorable. Like, what's the worst thing that happened while you were on stage?
So I used to host a bar called Hat Tricks. It's
That's why I don't show up to Canucks, man. I know how the Louisville motherfuckers are
for real, dude.
Yeah.
Canucks is absolutely the spiritual success.
It's attached to a red roof.
It's to a red roof. Yeah. But man, when I hosted out there, dude, you just got some wild stuff. The worst heckle I ever got. So this was early on. I was probably, I don't know, maybe 8 months into comedy, something like that. I did a mic in Denton at a place called Wine Squared. It was on the square. It was an awesome place. And just one of the more supportive mics. Denton crowd, everybody's there being like, oh, you did great. This is awesome. Somebody brings up like, hey, there's another mic tonight you could go to. And it was Hat Tricks. I'd never heard of it. And I lived in Louisville. So I'm like, obviously, I'm good with that. And they're like, hey, man, it can be a little rough or whatever. Well, I get on stage and literally this like group of bar patrons come up and they don't heckle me in like a intelligible manner. They literally just say the N-word at me over and over and over, almost in like a rhyme screen. Like,
Damn.
they black? Yeah, they were.
Oh.
They were black, but they were coming up to me like, you N-word.
They're like colorblind white dudes. Just like,
I know. It was the first time I'd ever been called the N-word, so I cried on stage. And no, it was rough, dude. It was rough.
Someone call my mom.
Yeah, she'll be so proud.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I had this one. There was an open mic that I went to that was in, I want to say Arlington, and it was like dead, and like it was like everything that I was saying. It was like the large, like old, like redneck dude that like probably has like a Confederate flag and a shotgun and
Cletus.
Yeah, it was Cletus. It was a Cletus.
I'm not racist.
It's like what Paxton's going to eventually like Pokemon evolve into.
Only difference though, this Cletus, his truck survived. That's the only thing.
And the worst part is, you know, he's driving nice.
But like, I did a set and he kept responding, and so then I was like, I'm like, all right, crowd work mode, and so I started going back, and he like literally gets up and starts like coming at me and like saying like, hey, boy, like once he starts calling me boy, I'm like, yo, I'm not playing this game.
End of boy, you know you fucked up.
Yeah, I'm not playing this game. Boy. I'm not doing it. I'm like, yo, this dude, like,
what is it with vowels that just make it worse?
Retarded.
Straight up. Well, Paxton Bailey, very funny comedian. It was nice to have that little like roll on and go on with things that we, of course. Going out. What show? How can people find you, and what shows you got coming up?
Follow me on Instagram at @pbailey_comedy. Like to post on there as much as I can. And I've got a show coming up the 21st and the 22nd this weekend. So yes, I am a hero. Hell yeah.
Sushi Bar in Euless at 9:30. Rudy Ramsey production.
Hell yeah.
Thank Christ, I know someone
I'm
there
still
too.
waiting for Rudy Ramsey to put me on.
You need to talk.
Yeah, he talked to me at TK's, but I'm still waiting. Rudy Ramsey put me on.
If you go to Chihiro's, that's the place to
Yeah,
go.
that's too. Or Quinlan. So they're both.
Okay.
It's
this Friday?
Yeah, it'll be this Friday.
I leave for Chicago. I got a gig out in Chicago.
You gotta go hit that black liquor.
I was just going to say, what is that? The private event
Lore.
contract will always pay me better.
Lore.
Yeah.
Yeah. The private event contract will always pay me better than any comedy club.
Sounds like something you'd order in Star Trek, bro.
Yeah. Well, Pete Bailey comedy, everybody was in the house. Give it for Paxton Bailey, everybody.
Situation is better, man.
Thanks for coming back on, brother. Appreciate you. Gentlemen.
Goddamn.
Yeah. We are at what time? We
are sitting at a few minutes before midnight. We've got Richie and Atarva.
Oh yeah.
Okay. How many? Do we have one more or two more?
Two. Totally.
Two more?
Yeah.
Can we take a short break and then we'll come back and then we'll do the last two and do our closing segment?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. You've been watching On Air Don't Care. I'm Shawn Kay the Showman. This is
Miles Francis.
And we'll be right back. Go ahead and take advantage of these amazing offers from our sponsors.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon Podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of DNK Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
Yo, I got to take a second real quick to tell you about our sponsors that we have here for the Metro Icon podcast, starting with Insider Cloth. Now, Insider Cloth, y'all, is an innovative application to bring more clarity to all your everyday glass, screens, and professional lenses, where you won't have to worry about forgetting that microfiber cloth to get the job done. Insider Cloth is an iron-pressed microfiber cloth to apply to any of your clothes or professional wear, which resides on the inside of your apparel. Now, your general fabrics can actually create micro abrasions to your glass surfaces, and over time, it actually will reduce the clarity and visibility to your glasses, cell phone, or other glass product or screens. It's super easy to apply and can be added on the inside of your common wear or even the specialty wear like your men's ties or pocket squares. Now, go to insidercloth.com and apply the promo code DIACLOTH. That's DIACLOTH to get 10% off your next order. And I promise you, y'all, Insider Cloth is the last microfiber cloth you will ever need. And now for all those homeowners out there, whether you need to get a new roof or you have a home restoration project you need to get done, y'all got to hit up my guy, Teddy Johnson of D&K Contracting. He is the most elite choice of all your commercial or residential contract needs. Teddy Johnson has been proudly serving DFW and providing all roofing style needs, as well as gutter and siding installation, custom metalwork, kitchen and bathroom remodels, fence building, window replacements, and so much more. And especially when dealing with those tedious insurance claims, Teddy Johnson provides the most outstanding quality of work and customer service you won't receive anywhere else. You got to email him now at teddyj.dkcontracting@gmail.com. Get a free consultation on your next home restoration project or home repair. And of course, y'all, you know I got to talk about my businesses. Do It All Entertainment. For anyone looking to amplify their next live event, whether it's a corporate event, conference, or that special wedding celebration with your loved ones. Do It All Entertainment brings the highest and most dynamic performance entertainment with top quality audio and visuals. There's literally no limit to what we can provide and can be accomplished at your next event. So visit us at doitallive.com or email us at info@doitallentertainment.com. Mention the Metro Icon podcast to get a unique offer on your next event package. Then, of course, we have DIA Media for your go-to media production and creative consultation needs. If you're looking to amplify your business or brand visual promotions and trying to start a podcast of your own, reach out to DIA Media through our Facebook page and mention the Metro Icon Podcast to get a special offer on your production needs. Yo, now I gotta tell you about my number one spot in all of Fort Worth. This is the Library Bar FTW. It's the most unique bar and entertainment venue located in downtown Fort Worth, Texas. From its chic library ambience, multi-level beercade gaming space, you can find the most dynamic events and party atmosphere you will not find anywhere else. And it's always the spot you can catch me at. Check out the Library Bar at 611 Houston Street, right at the center of downtown Fort Worth, and get everything you could ever want on your night out.
Hey, what it is, what it do? It's your boy Blue Label Johnny, giving you the Blue Label Weekend Itinerary. On Friday nights, you can catch me with the lovely staff of Hooters Grand Prairie, kicking off the weekend in style. And on Saturday night, the party's going down. I'm busting out the karaoke. I'm at Eagles Point in Saginaw. And on Sunday, to close out the weekend, you can catch me in downtown Fort Worth at the Library Bar. Check in with me all weekend long, ladies and gentlemen. I'm holding the party down.
Word.
And we're back.
And we are back. Welcome back to On Air Don't Care, where we are live at the Library Bar here in downtown Fort Worth. I'm Shawn Kay the Showman. This is my guest host with the most.
The new John, Miles Francis.
That's right, the new John. We don't care about the old John. Because, like, Haggard, let's be real, Haggard. You got even a review on the show from another guy that had a podcast following. And
Yeah. Another, far distanced comic from Austin informed me that he enjoyed watching the show, except for the guy with the scarf.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
Wear scarves.
I couldn't tell you which
I don't wear scarves.
episode that was.
The Hogwarts thing? Was he like a different house? That's why he wasn't fucking.
That's
with
like
them?
John's thing. He always wears like the Saudi Arabian like scarves around his neck. Yeah, but it's like we have Miles Francis where it's like his hair is like a overhead scarf.
Yeah,
so pretty much like it's coming down.
People.
It is kind of like the same vibe, but just in a way more organic, natural flair. So, man, we've been having a blast on this show. We're in the last segment of the hour. Miles, man, I mean, how you been feeling with the show and the flow and the guests that we've had on today?
Fun, dude, everyone except for C-Rod seemed to have.
Yeah, C-Rod did not like your shit, dude. That shit was hilarious.
For everybody, I get it.
Yo, that shit was hilarious because like that's the first walkout that we had, and you made it happen, Miles. You made it. That's
You remember last night we were hanging out, and you're like, "Dude, I know it's not your nature, but you got to be mean." And I'm like,
yeah.
I am a cunt.
Yeah, I was. Well, I said. Well, the biggest thing I said, don't be afraid to be mean because you want to be real on this show. Like this is On Air Don't Care, right? So we're like. Literally just responding to what we hear and what we check. And some people
it's all improv, baby.
Yeah, it's all improv. That's right. And so like, ultimately it's funny because with those two guys, C-Rod and MJ, like they signed the waiver, did not read any of the print. It's not fine print. It was bolded. You know what I mean? And so like
it's not a secret.
Yeah, it's not a secret what we do. But
title of the show.
If you're not gonna pay attention, then it's like you're just gonna take what you get, like it is what it is. This is not a catered show to anybody. This is just flowing and going to what's going on. So we're gonna go ahead and bring on our final two features before we close out the show. This is actually your homie, so why don't you go ahead and why don't you go ahead and welcome him on the show?
Sure, dude. He's literally my best friend in the world. We have a little over 300 episodes together of the Best Darn Diddly Simpsons podcast. Truly funny dude. Really glad he's here. Richie Tressler.
Richie, come on up, Richie. Yes, sir.
Welcome, man.
What's going on, sir? Yeah.
Get comfortable, my dude.
I'm so happy to be here.
That's right. Show that backside, Richie. Show that backside how it works.
Yeah, man.
Hello to everybody else.
There we go. He's done this before, ladies and gentlemen.
My bad.
He's a professional.
That's right. Well, welcome to the show. Welcome to On Air Don't Care, Richie. So I got to ask, I'm pretty sure that you didn't hear about the show before Miles Francis told you about it.
I think I've seen your face on Facebook.
You seen my face on the Facebook?
With Miles.
Oh.
No posters. That's right.
Yeah. I've done a few shows with this guy.
But to be fair, all bald people pretty much look the same. So
I can understand that.
Here because somebody used The Rock.
Yeah, you know what? I wish. I just did my last 2 TikToks. It was literally face morphing with The Rock. We did a picture of The Rock. And I definitely look like I'm a way more demented version of The Rock for sure. So
I recently tried his energy drink because it was on sale.
Mana or Moa or whatever it is. Yeah, it's like Mana or Zoa.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
honestly, it was really good.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
I mean, The Rock is, he's more about the quality of product for sure.
Do you know what it's called when he's going to the bathroom?
Crockpot?
Well, it's called Dwayne Johnson because he's Dwayning his Johnson. It's also called
Richie really loves
Bottom when you touch
Richie really loves dad jokes.
Yeah.
That's one character flaw he has.
Yo, I love dad jokes. I'm a big guy on dad. I have a whole folder dedicated literally to dad jokes.
Hold up, though. Sorry, you said timeout. Go ahead.
No, I said,
Go ahead,
hell
Mike.
no.
Say Mike, I know.
He's got a fucking folder. You got a folder of
I
dad
got a
jokes?
folder dedicated to dad jokes.
You just practicing?
That's what it is. They're like all my I have different folders of like sets that I write in, but I have one that literally just says dad jokes.
You're having that like Step Brothers moment. Like, did we
They are.
become best friends?
Yeah.
So group activities.
So I'm actually kind of down to do a little like dad joke one-off. We can go one.
Before that, I just need to say I want to set a precedent here that I'm going to try not to F-bomb. I've heard a lot of F-bombs today. So before we get started, I want to
shut the fuck up, Richie. Just fucking say this shit.
I'm not done. I want to limit the F-bombs. But Miles has a terrible fucking taste in movies. That's probably callback to the last segment. So when you guys had Christian Grey, now you get Zach Galifianakis up here. So you have the facts.
Richie Galifianakis right there. I love one of his best jokes. He's like, my grandfather used to say, "Be proud of your last name because it starts with a gal and ends with a kiss." I'm like, that's a good bit. That's a really good bit.
It's Between Two Ferns is like the funniest thing.
Dude, did you ever watch the movie?
I did pass out high or drunk to that one time.
Yeah.
Last week.
The other role that he's in that I absolutely love, it was a movie that was really slept on. I think it's great. It's called Out Cold. And, it's like an American Pie on snowboards.
I've seen that shit. Oh, I did see that movie.
Yeah, but he's in
That's
that.
old school now.
He's good. Yeah. Well, also a good example of a movie. Yeah.
Wait, as Zach Galifianakis or Rich?
Zach Galifianakis is in, both, really. Yeah.
Okay. Were you in any movies, Richie?
Do what?
Were you in any movies, Richie?
Not any that you've seen, and I didn't mean that in a porn sense. I was an actor in my early days, so there's some like camera found footage stuff where I was an assassin.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't pull it off. I was supposed to be the target, but I could run so fast when I was younger they made me the assassin.
You look like a big boy that can run though.
I used to not be big. I mean, it's happened over the years, but I'm leaning into it.
You were like about 2/3 the size you currently are. It feels like.
Yeah. How long have you guys known each other?
Like 2006 ish.
2005, 2006. Yeah, we met in college.
Funny enough, we actually met in college at UNT, but we found out after we met that we actually both worked at the same water park in North Michigan Hills at the same time, like through 3-ish years before we met. But I was a lifeguard, he was on the maintenance team, and we probably crossed paths like every day. But
you don't talk to the lifeguards; they're douches.
Honestly, we were kind of like a bunch of.
You know what? As a matter of fact, I'm done. I can't do this anymore.
It's 2, baby.
Yeah, let's go now.
2 for 2. I'm going for a hat trick.
2 for 2.
Give me some more guests up here.
Well, he hasn't left yet, so you still take it, bro. You still live hanging on C-Rod. That's kind of wild, isn't it? Interesting how you like meet like certain contacts that become like really significant within your life, but then you find out that you had like a tie like way early on.
It's like, have you ever seen that shit on Facebook where like people will share they took like a family vacation photo as kids, and then they'll have like in the background of that photo their future spouse, like this randomly at Disney World that day.
I thought you were gonna say when they redo the picture like 30 years later, and the brother and sister are still as close as they were then, and it looks really awkward.
That's just a genre of porn.
Well, I do want to test out this segment real quick, and let a little bit of dad jokes and stuff.
I think you two will have a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, you got none?
I've got very few.
All of his are probably from
I've given you a few that I've written that I've sent to you.
I've forgotten them.
But I've also forgotten them, honestly, because I don't like keep them in my repertoire, you know?
Okay, the repertoire. Okay.
Go,
So,
you're the
okay,
host.
all
You
right.
go first.
I was hitting on this girl from Tokyo. I just wanted to get in her Japan's.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. I'll take the nod.
I appreciate it. I appreciate a good dad joke.
Okay.
What did the drummer name his twin daughters?
What?
Anna 1, Anna 2.
That
one was better.
That's good. Look, which one do I got?
Wait, are you looking at your phone for these?
I'm looking at my folder.
Man.
No, am I not supposed to?
It's blinds.
No, dude, this
I got this blind, man.
I collect, dog.
He really does have a whole ass folder right here. He wasn't kidding, dude. I thought this and the Lucha Libre mask thing earlier were both bullshit. They both provided photo evidence.
Yeah, all right, so what's the difference between a hippo and a zippo?
Go ahead and say this one.
You know it?
Go ahead and say this one.
One's really heavy, the other one's a little lighter.
I like that. That's good.
My favorite dad joke of all time was recently spoken in an episode of The Last of Us. And everybody at work came to tell me this joke like I didn't hear it. And I'd literally like written it down on paper and plastered it at work multiple times over the last 3 years. And nobody remembered it. And I was very upset, but it's how did the Scarecrow win an award?
How?
He was outstanding in his field. But dad jokes, they can get old fast. So let's go to like breaking news. Let's talk about breaking news.
Well, I will tell you this though, is that
We're telling a joke, Sean.
It's a real thing. Did you hear they just recently announced the diarrhea is hereditary? Like it's a real news story. Scientists just discovered
It runs in your genes.
is hereditary.
it runs in your genes. I kind of had a feeling that was coming. I'll tell you this. This is my fiance's favorite Mexican joke because she's Mexican.
Hispanic attacks?
No.
Oh, okay. That's why he takes
that's
antidepressants.
only what she gives me after 4 shots of tequila is really a good panic attack. No, I'll go to my fiance and be like, babe, did you hear about the mariachi band that fell off the cliff? And she's like, what? No. Where did it happen? Nobody knows. All they heard was.
I don't think I can get away saying that one, but I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, every single time I say that joke, she's like, "You're so good at that, babe. You do the grito so good." You know. I got another one. How do Japanese chefs open their doors?
Man, go ahead.
That was a hard reaction right there, my man.
Solution in that. Go.
Yeah.
Because of my job, I'm known as the dad joke guy. I can't get away saying jokes like that at my job because I would be sent to HR and be fired. So like I have to draw the line like exactly.
That's actually one of my favorite accents to do. Is like all like Asian accents, but like the Japanese accent is definitely my favorite accent.
Check your privilege, bro.
Yeah, dude, I will flex it all day. Like when I'm like really tipsy and like I'll be talking to my fiance, like every once in a while, like I'll just like drop a Japanese accent just to get a reaction and shit. She'll be like, babe, like are you like feeling okay? But like, oh,
I just found your new show is that like you get super drunk, go into a culturally different bar and try to fit in with them.
Yeah.
Just have somebody film what happens and you know.
Bro, if you put me in, I'll just start doing some karaoke and shit. They'll be like, whoa.
I don't think anyone's ever done the Benihana bit before, so you can
but I never. By the way, I had my joke. I never even said my top punchline.
Oh yeah, go ahead. What Japanese doors?
How do Japanese chefs open their doors? With the teriyaki.
Oh, nice.
I consider that one actually.
Do you know what a ninja's favorite drink is?
No.
What?
No, you know what it is? You gotta say what's Bruce Lee's favorite drink.
Well, what about his brother who was named Broccoli? He loved vegetables. And then his brother who would show up unexpectedly.
You know
he was suddenly.
I heard about broccoli. I heard he was healthly.
I'll give that one to you.
Come on.
Ding.
Sports. When you're in a competition, you can be friendly, but you don't want to laughingly acknowledge the other joke.
Yeah.
That's what you guys as comics always do wrong.
They always
You support each other, you build each other up,
He's clearly never been to an open.
I know, right? take it from Rich.
Everybody's stabbing everybody. In the
Take it
back.
from Rich Galifianakis, the dude that never made it, but his cousin did.
I have told 2 jokes on stage, and they were both at my birthday. I think about 2 years ago when I was really drunk because of him. And we were supposed to roast some dude that looked like.
Wait, because of him, did he shove the drinks in your mouth?
Yeah. Have you met him before? Have you met him before?
Tricks, dude. I had to get him drunk enough to feel safe.
Damn.
I think the only one that laughed.
So he unconsentedly poured drinks down your throat?
Always.
Nah.
That's why we're friends.
Nah, listen.
A lot of things down his throat unconsensually, but alcohol is not one of them. Okay?
Most of them you can't taste or see, you know.
You can't taste or see men.
It's good.
There we go. There we go.
We really
Well,
just came full circle.
you got one more?
No, that's a dad joke. Now that is a fucking dad joke right
Yeah.
there.
Well, a little risky for a dad joke.
Yeah.
Nah, you don't know my dad.
Say it in front of your kids, I know.
I got 3 kids. Trust.
It just shows how what kind of dad Jason is and shit. He's like, that's fucking great.
That's a good one. It was
Do
solid.
you have any kids?
No, absolutely not.
Are you married? Any relationship?
Not at the moment.
Oh, so you just long as Miles? Oh God, another one.
Everyone else got to touch you that I saw when I got here. The one person I saw since I got here that
Was it everything you expected?
No, it was terrible.
It was terrible, probably. I
Because
agree
I
with
have
that.
diabetic hands, so I couldn't feel.
Are you-
Married, Doug.
Miles is married. Everybody.
So back off.
Would you walk 500 miles just for her?
Yeah, sure. I like walking.
But he asked it me halfway, probably.
Well, shit. So, Richie, what do you got going on in your life right now?
Lots of video games.
Amen.
The whole time. If you can tell, I got the farmer stand going on here the last week. Because I've been working outside.
Dude.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
Yeah, you see your white potential on your right above the elbow.
I used to be the tannest motherfucker you've ever met. Miles could probably attest to it. Even culturally speaking, I would put you to shame back in the day.
But most
my boy-
respectfully, though, everyone tans better than Miles. Let's just be real about that.
Dude, I turned red as
Yeah, other than like other white dudes that turn red, everyone tans better than Miles. 100%.
100%, dude. I'm definitely gonna die of skin cancer. Like if I had to bet, like there's a lot of stupid things I do that could take me out, but skin cancer seems like the most.
Do you think that's gonna be it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Do you have a feeling how you think you might die, Richie?
Yeah.
I know.
Ding, 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 ding.
Just existential
Yes, that's
fucking question right now.
Bring it home.
If you spike his beer with a packet of sugar, he might die tonight.
Yeah. Either the diabetes that I've had for over 30 years or the family history of sclerosis of the liver from stuff like that. Take your pick. I got it all.
Okay, all right. Well, there's no limits to how you can die, I guess. But
I could get hit by a car when I walk out of the bar tonight.
that's hella fucking true.
Or in a long time.
That's hella fucking true. And probably
if the car hits me from the front side, I would just be too tired to care. But if I was hit from the back side, I would be exhausted.
Hell no.
Wow. You had one more. You had one more.
And
I know.
none of them have backfired.
Oh, stole it.
That's why we're friends.
For the fucking win.
We broke the mic on that one.
I know, right? Here we go.
So instead of Miles walking me out, I walked his mic out of here because he just lost his gig.
Oh,
Richie,
shit.
welcome to the new.
Well, you got to go back in 2 weeks to prove that.
Might be at work at this point.
This is no longer connected, but it's all good.
Oh, is it not? Oh, shit.
I'll just do this.
There we go.
You
Miles
can-
is holding his crane.
This is the quietest I've ever heard Miles.
Miles, I'll be able to fix it in a second. But anyways, Rich, we appreciate you coming on the show and hanging out with us.
I know Miles didn't invite me, so I appreciate the invite through.
Yeah,
text
yeah.
that I-
He heard you talking about it last week, and on the show he listened to. Clearly,
I'm just surprised Miles has friends. To be honest with you, that's
I have two. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore at this
That's the
point.
biggest thing, It's not like Miles is typically the most nicest guy in the world and shit like that. But like,
dude, I'm walking people off a podcast.
this dude's a real one. He's been coming through real hard for the show, but
Killer.
came through and he brought his friends.
He looks like freaking. Is it Axl Rose right now with the bandana on?
Yeah, if you got addicted to Hot Pockets instead of heroin.
Yeah. I mean, either way, you guys are at the same point in life right now, so good for you.
He has the best pronunciation of diabetes of anybody except for that old guy in the commercials.
It makes me want to jab him with the used diabetic needle. Yeah, in the eye.
I have diabetes.
Diabetes. Go for Brimley.
Yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah, no, I won't go there. I was thinking of the Family Guy thing.
I don't remember it, to be honest. Didn't there like die recently of diabetes? Yeah.
Yeah, he looked like the freaking Andy Reid coach for the.
He does look
like they look very similar.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just stalling for time while your microphone is fixed.
I like this part that he's doing over here.
Yeah, most people think that a pirate's favorite letter of the alphabet is R. It's actually the C.
It's actually the C.
Yeah. And as I get walked out of here, you know how much the pirate paid to pierce his ears?
How much?
A buccaneer.
Oh, son, goddamn son.
Hey, what would you name a guy who can't stand?
No idea. I don't know.
Neil.
Oh yeah, Neil. There's also the lady that with one leg that works at IHOP. Eileen.
What about someone who's swimming with no arms and no legs?
Doesn't matter. I can still hear you, Miles.
Yeah,
you are
loud
loud.
as fuck.
Yeah, you are.
Well, and what do you call someone's father who raps good and is a professional bodybuilder?
Dwayne Johnson?
Buff Daddy.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Richie! Richie. Thanks for coming on, brother.
He is on Twitter about it. He just never checks it.
I actually look at it every day. I just don't ever respond or do anything on there.
Fair.
At the Wiz_kid23. I won't see you there.
There we go. You appreciate you coming on, brother.
Hell yeah, dude.
Thank you, dude. Oh, yeah. Definitely. I'm glad your friends have the proper respect for you that you deserve, Miles.
100% do.
There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and keep the show rolling and going as we are in our last segment. We got a guy coming on the show. He has been featured before. He was just on our talent showcase. He'll be on the next one. Back on the show here, I don't care. Let's give it up for Atharva B.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Welcome back. There he is. Look, dude, the mic just went fucking
Just pull it off of there.
It just debonered.
Yeah, it just needs some of that Dick Sativa.
Blasted after seeing me, dude.
Yeah,
it's a problem here.
Yeah,
bro.
that mic literally it expressed and went down right when you sat down. It like literally went down.
This mic got no taste, bro. That's my thing, bro.
Yeah, that's true. That might be true too. We don't know what the mic's tasted. How you feeling, bro? You've been coming here like on Mad Tuesdays, dog. You were here last week for the karaoke open mic.
Yeah,
and
man.
now you're here
What's your go-to karaoke jam?
Oh, I wasn't doing the karaoke. I was here for the stand-up.
Oh, dude, he was doing the stand-up, bro.
Fuck, bro.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's a tough crowd here, and the open mic karaoke and stuff. Because most people, they're like karaoke all around, you know?
It's a weird blend. Like I've seen a lot of places that'll do like stand-up and then karaoke, but the intermixing of
It's
those two
tough.
is interesting.
And I always look at it for like the comedian side is that like you got to find a way to turn their heads. It's like when they know that it's only going to be an open mic, like that's where you're going to lose attention. So if you can figure out to like get your set to turn their heads around and get them to listen to you, like that's really the challenge of what you're trying to find. Because I mean, if there's a crowd here, you just want to try and work them.
It's honestly the same philosophy as like a open mic at a bar. Like it's the same thing, but even harder. Last week, though, was kind of interesting because I think I was the only comic here and no one knew what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
People were singing, they were having a good time, and then all of a sudden I started talking and they're like, who the fuck?
Well, I opened for you first.
That's true.
Intro ever.
Yeah.
They're like, when the fuck is the singing gonna start?
Yeah,
Like-
it's like when you get like those skits on like rap albums in between tracks.
It's kind of like that.
Do you have a karaoke song that you would sing?
If it is, it's probably like a Hindi song, bro. I'll be honest with you. I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Your girl's listening. Your girl listening? Has he sung you a Hindi song before? He has?
She cannot hear you. She already told me last time that like I feel like we were talking about like gaining weight when we go to India last time, and like she couldn't hear you, and she just said yes.
She's just very agreeable.
Just, like going with what you were saying.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait. No, I do remember though at the talent showcase, you stuck around and she was hanging out for a little bit.
Yeah.
And y'all were dancing on the dance floor and shit.
It was fun, dude.
It kind of looked like a little wedding reception dance floor. I don't know.
We'll see, dude.
We'll see,
We'll
dude.
see.
How's it going? Are you happy? I don't give a fuck how he feels, to be honest with you. But are you happy? You good? He's making you happy? Is that his thing?
You actually hear us, or you just agreeing with everything he says right now?
She's like, no, I'm being held hostage. Please save me.
Yeah, she's
Right
loyal.
from the monitor. We're like, yeah, she can hear us this time.
Yeah,
She's texting in Morse code on the table right now. Help.
She's like on the broadcast, you know, like a little Morse code's like, help me.
Sorry, ma'am. There's nobody educated enough listening to this to pick up on
fucking
that.
idiots. They're fucking idiots, dude.
No, but is Tharva B, is he a good, I would imagine this is boyfriend, girlfriend status, right? Like,
yeah,
it is?
Yeah.
Okay, so like, is he a good boyfriend? Yeah? You just sticking up for your man, or is that?
You don't have to lie.
You don't have to lie. You can tell.
You'll have a red room?
Yeah.
A what?
You'll have a red room?
A red room? What is that?
Clearly weren't listening.
Yeah, you ever watch 50 Shades of Grey?
Oh, that shit.
Yeah. It's like the sex room.
We're not rich enough for that shit. There's only one.
She's nervous. She just got so nervous. Like, it's okay. Your parents are not going to watch the show. I know.
Highly doubt
They're definitely not going to watch the show. By the way, have you met her parents?
I have not, but she's met my parents.
She's met your parents?
They like it. It went well, man. But my parents are pretty chill. I've kind of like pushed the bar with them enough over the course of the years.
Yeah, I feel that.
They don't give a fuck no more.
Yeah.
They know how to do this, but I also have a job. Like I've like satisfied the needs. I'm just doing this on the side, so they don't mind. If I told them that I'm gonna be doing this full time, there will be some conversations.
I'm just saying,
dropping the last
He's like, I satisfy the needs. I'm like, what are those needs, bro?
My parents?
No. Well, I guess. I thought
my parents.
Oh, you're talking about your parents' needs. Okay, yeah, for sure.
I'm not disappointed them enough to the point where like they feel the need to like sit me down and be like,
You'll get there.
I hope so.
Yeah, it's an experience. It's an experience,
so.
and you'll definitely get there, Tharva.
Is life even fun if you don't have that conversation with your parents? Like you're on a little too straight up on path if you're like never gonna have that conversation with your parents.
Whiteness talking, but I don't talk to my parents.
Believe it.
Yeah, actually, that is your whiteness. Yeah,
I definitely believe that. So, like, so what do you think? So, what do you think? Would your parents like a Tharva? Do you think they're gonna like him when they meet him? How do you think her parents are gonna respond? Like, regardless of what your day job is, but you tell them that you do the stand-up comedy, they're like, "Oh, so you're a clown?"
It'd be what? So you're a clown. Yeah. I don't know, man. To be honest, as long as I have a job, I don't think they give a fuck about what I do on the side, you know?
It's real.
And as long as it's not a kick, like, I don't think they give a fuck.
A lot of comedians, they have to take the day job in order to be able to try and work into the comedy game, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, this guy probably knows more than any.
It's a tough game, man.
they might honestly think it's cool, but then when they see my show, they're like, all right, you have to leave them. Like, you can't be doing this no more, dude.
So I gotta ask, just because your girl is watching and shit, right? So what do you think is the most touchy relationship topic? Like whether it be y'all's or something that you find as a common problem. What do you think is the most
I have a follow up to that too.
Yeah, what do you think is the most touchy relationship? Like
I don't know.
Situation, issue?
Let me rephrase it then.
Yeah.
What topic would she murder you if you talked about on stage?
On stage?
Yeah.
I don't tend to talk about my relationship stuff on stage.
Yeah, I've never heard you talk about that.
No. It's just.
But is there anything you know that is just like off limits, like a hard, like a hard no?
Dude, she's really funny. Like I don't think you guys know, but like she's really fucking. Like, she'll roast me.
Can we get her up next? Can she come on the show?
She's shy. That's why she's not a stand-up.
Hang out with us after this.
No, she will. She'll never sign the waiver.
No.
She'll never.
Her parents would disown her if she did.
So, were you always like? Was it like your goal for you to find an Indian girl, or was it like a natural occurrence when you guys met?
It was natural in the sense that I swipe right and she swipe right. Yeah, but
what was the app?
What app?
Hinge.
Hey,
show you Tinder, like that's fucking.
No, I was expecting Dill Mill, bro. Like Dill Mill is like that's where the Indians find each other.
There's Dill Mill and there's a new Indian app too, Mirchi. That's how many of us exist out there. They gotta have two apps.
They had to arrange two apps just for you.
Yeah.
Well, they just didn't have the servers to.
Come on,
they didn't have the servers to supply the population of amount of single fucking Indian people that are out there.
Yeah.
God damn. So wait, have you if you had a bio data that was out there, you know, in case, by the way, Miles, a bio data is essentially a profile sheet that's usually printed within the Indian community that they will give to arrange marriages. So they have a bio data of like a person, their name, their height, age,
it's like
about
the
them.
comedy bio, but
it's like a real shit. They do like Indian matchmaking. But if you had a bio data,
your own.
Huh? No, it's like
you kind of do write it by yourself. Like
sometimes, but like most of the time, it's just parents writing the bio data.
That's also true.
Comedy bio, and that's the closest thing I can relate to. Hate it. Like
that you don't have a bio data. If your bio data had it, let's say one of the questions was 3 qualities that best describe me. What do you think those qualities would be, Atharva, for your bio data?
Man. Probably I'm funny. You can say that I'm loyal, and then I'm a hard worker. I'll probably go with those 3.
What do you think? Is that funny, loyal, hard worker? Would you say that for him? Yeah, she was really, her face squinted on the funny part. I'll tell you that right now. It was just like
that hurt. That hurt.
We were playing 2 truths and a lie.
I think it was 2 truths and a lie. I think the funny was a lie for sure.
It could be worse for her if she didn't laugh at the funny. I mean, the other 2 options, are not as good either.
God,
what else do I got?
What else do you got?
Jesus, I got nothing else, bro.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
This is it, baby. This is it. What would your bio data say? I mean, did your parents ever make you do that?
No, my parents. I wouldn't even let my parents.
Gave up hope a long time ago.
My parents pick my clothes, so they knew damn well they couldn't pick my wife. But like, if I had 3 qualities, I would say dynamic, unique, and loyal.
God damn, y'all are like sounding hella.
More transparent. I would say transparent. Transparent more than loyal.
All right.
I'd say transparent. How about you, man? What would you do qualities on your bio data?
Self-conscious about all the negative thoughts I have about myself right now. Like, I thought everybody that was funny was like kind of fucked up upstairs.
Miles was like, hair, sick ass graphic tee, red tan,
bandana. Yeah, the bandana actually is probably
bandana.
You know, I
you do rock a sick ass bandana, dude.
Bandana game's on point.
Yeah,
usually get a nice matching color. You'll notice I usually go with a tertiary color. I think that's the key to success when you're coordinating.
Would you say tertiary?
Tertiary.
Tertiary.
It's your third option.
All right.
So if we're looking at this, primary would be black, secondary probably yellow, and then third would be, I would say, blue, arguably purple. Could have gone either direction. Blue is more convenient.
I'm all about 90s colors. Like everything that the color schemes in that shirt and like is all 90s colors. I'm all about that life.
It doesn't look like those cheap paper cups you get at like a fast food
like Dixie cups.
Bowling alley or eating rink.
Yeah,
there's some 90s shit for you.
You guys know how quickly we'll go viral if we like arrange your bio data and we send your application out, man. Like that will go viral so quick.
For me?
Yeah, and then we just send it to like Indian chicks and like we get the reactions to the moms.
Beautiful women in the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, might sell is just we just put like Guru Swami like right in front of your name. And I think Swami Miles Francis, you know, like.
Did y'all ever see that really terrible Mike Myers movie, The Love Guru?
Yes.
I love that movie.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Speaking of bad movies, dude.
Have you ever seen the Indian movie Sex Guru?
Nah, I've not seen that.
It's fucking great. They even have their own Bollywood song. Like chori chori humko se ya karenge.
I do a horror podcast on Monday nights sometimes.
Of course you do.
Horror podcast. Podcast. But I only bring it up because I just learned on there that they have like essentially Bollywood versions of basically every awesome horror movie, like a Freddy Krueger, a Michael Myers, a Jason Voorhees, and there's like Bollywood versions of all of these.
We make a lot of remakes about a lot of different things. Like superheroes are fucking, bootlegged as an Indian version.
I've seen Indian Thriller. It doesn't hold up. It's
got a little flash mobs for that one.
Yeah, it's quite terrible. Well, I thought if it came in for a re-feature round 2.
That's right.
What you got coming up, and where can people follow you, bro?
Dude, as of right now, I got a show at the Comedy Arena on May 19th that I got put on. But besides that, it's kind of out and dry, dude. We'll see. We'll probably do another
talent showcase. You'll be on the May 10th talent showcase here.
Go.
Once again, round 2. You did great on the first one.
Thanks, man.
And
it was a ton of fun. Dude, everyone killed, man. Like, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but like everyone fucking murdered.
It's never true, but I believe
dude, the ass Shawn. That shit was insane.
As a producer, I know how to put a show together, bro.
That's fair. You know what? We had a low turnout because we had that bad weather situation when we did
Duncanville one.
Yeah.
It was also the venue, man. It was also the venue, bro. Like
it was dope, to be honest.
It was a cool venue, but it's like hard to find, and it's like they didn't help. A lot of these venues, bro, and you probably know this, like they don't help themselves with their own marketing,
Mm-hmm.
and they expect you, especially as a producer, to like fucking put it on and do
And
all
that's
the
so
work.
dumb to not even just
Yeah.
like tell your patrons about it because they probably have 100 people a week roll through
Mhm.
that genuinely want entertainment.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
Just one post is all it takes, man.
So put that on a T-shirt. One post,
One
is
post
all
is
it
all it
takes.
takes.
And
I love it. I might fucking do that.
And how do people find you?
At Atharva B underscore, because there's 1,000 of us out there. Fucking everything was taken.
Why did you miss your spot at the open mic last night? You're the reason that I had to go up sooner. You were supposed to be ahead of me.
Oh, I think I was just late. I had no idea where I was, dude. I just told George to put my name down. I just showed up when I could, bro.
You almost got me beat up, dude.
Wait, what
I put your name down at the perfect time because you said,
it's great.
I find the perfect slot to put you in.
Dude, I told the story earlier, so I don't really want to repeat it. But basically, I had made fun of somebody for the. I didn't really make fun of him. I just made a comment about something that he was wearing, an American flag jacket with a number 69 on it. Apparently, that has nothing to do with like mutual oral and everything to do with motocross. So he was mad at me for not knowing that.
Dude, someone almost threw a chair at a black
that
guy.
white dude, yeah, I saw that dude.
The dude that was
That
with
was
him
his
walked
way
up
of
to me on
being
the stage
funny.
too.
Yeah.
He was the one that got like.
He kept thinking that it was funny, and I'm like, bro, chairs are meant for sitting. Like, you don't need to act like you're about to.
It was. You could clearly tell he was drunk, and usually when you fake throw a chair, you kind of stop, like way back here, right? He like almost it almost left
He
his hand.
committed to that bit, dude.
Yeah.
Committed to that bit.
Yeah, he
and,
very
I
was,
respect
and then he kept saying
as
like,
a comic, I respect
yeah.
that. Dude.
And then he said he was like his quote. He's like, somebody's got to be funny here. And like, all you had to say was that.
Yeah.
Like, all you had to say was that. You didn't even have to do the action to possibly throw in a chair at a comedian. I'm like,
that's wild.
You know, but either way, Atharva B, thanks for coming back on the show, bro.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you, brother.
Can I tell one last story one last time, bro?
In the back corner?
Huh?
What are you talking about? Where were we last time?
No. Can I tell one last story? One last
Go ahead.
Bro, so that was like the second craziest thing that happened at an open mic. This was not a mic, actually. This was a show. This is a pretty low-key show. Do you guys know Rudy?
Yeah, dude.
Rudy
Doing a City Ramsey production this Friday.
Yeah, sure. Fuck yeah. So I was actually there. This guy who's not part of any group just comes up to me after the show. He's like, do you want weed as like a form of payment? And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? He pulls a baggie out.
Dude,
That has a nugget in it.
Acid.
Huh?
He usually pays me an acid. Or Molly.
But like, I was like, no, bro. Like, this is the craziest shit that has ever happened to me, dude.
Did you take it?
I did take it.
I was gonna say, bro, could have been Dick Tebow. Well, shit, one more time. Let's give it up for Atharva B.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
I'm stuck. But I'm gonna knock this out again.
Cool, man.
All right. Well, I know we are very close to that mark. So let's go ahead and do our final segment where we bring the man, the sauce, the juice that makes this whole operation come together. Ladies and gentlemen, let's do our final closing segment with our number one producer to make On Air Don't Care happen here at the Library Bar, Jason Dyer.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hagrid the plug.
We're all wizards now, Harry.
There we go. You're a wizard now, Harry. Yeah, look at it. Yes.
I also made the microphone cry.
Yeah, you did. Yes, you did. Hagrid, you've been
Yes, sir.
behind here. How you feeling with the recap of how tonight went? Without John, too.
I think it went really well.
Really well. I agree.
We had a record number of people on the show tonight.
We did have a record number of people on the show.
Record number of people walked.
Yeah,
and like, first walk off the show.
Right.
Yeah, that's very special.
Worse.
Yeah, no, we keep trying to step up the level every single time. And we've like,
Sorry for y'all next week because I can't be here.
no, in 2 weeks. Yeah, honestly, it's going to be an interesting dynamic having John here. I'll be like, me and Jason just gonna be like, oh.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna enjoy having the extra set of hands for setup and breakdown.
But you know what though? We handled the fuck
We
out
had
of it,
hey,
dude.
John, no joke.
Yeah,
I mean,
John
we were ready to
was trying
fuck.
to find a reason, like he's
45,
trying to
30
get
to
distracted
45
by
minutes early
something and
today.
not fucking set it up and shit. So like, I think that we actually
But it's interesting. I actually noticed John to be helping me out whenever I'm setting up shit all the time. I never even have to ask him. I just look at him. He's doing something.
Yeah, I guess he's doing something, for sure. But no, for sure. Like, I mean, obviously 3 hands are better than 2. And
Sure.
there was more that
Where
we
do you
had
put
to
the third hand?
Thumb in the
third set of hands. He's the third set of hands. Yeah. Well, like, no, we honestly, it's like we all know exactly what we have to set up and stuff. So yeah, when we have 3 guys here, but he didn't show up. He showed up late as fuck even last time that we had our episode.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, again, we kind of built that camaraderie and dynamic of being able to make it happen, make it work.
You know, it's a minimum a 2-man show.
Yeah, 100%.
Minimum.
But it's nothing without you, Jason.
You are for sure the unsung hero, my dude.
Thanks, man.
He is 100%. It's easy to see, dude. And like, I'm curious. So, like, what was like your experience?
I heard a lot of people who were standing over here in front of the PA tonight.
Yeah.
Just kind of opining like, a podcast? Like that kind of a vibe. It's like, yeah, that's what we're doing, you know, and everybody will say to me, first of all, let me back that up a notch. It is the weirdest fucking sensation ever just to have random people touching my back. I'll be over there and like somebody will just like first of all, look at my enormous boxer arm.
Today,
I've been loving it,
dude.
Go ahead. Yeah, I do that too. Yeah.
The funny thing is, the only group of people that I find that don't just like aggressively come and grab my hair are black women, and it's because they hate that shit.
Yeah, because they know the pain.
Yeah. So black women will be like, "May I touch your hair?" And I don't mind at all, but it freaks me out when people just do it. Like it's
you know
weird.
what's slightly as weird as that? I'm sure Richie can testify. Is when somebody walks up and they're like, "Let me go ahead and get at that beard, brother." Like just coming up for the gooch grab of the chin. I'm like, whoa, you're near my mouth hole. Could you not?
Invasion?
Yeah, get out of where I hide my joints, bro. Like,
leave the flavor saver alone, friend.
Yeah, I feel like you know my hair is like doesn't have any like protrudeness. Like my face, my hair features has no protrudeness. Where like I have like, it's more awkward for somebody to be like, let me rub your scalp, you know, like it's way more awkward.
I feel like I would probably get like when this is finally involved though, right? I think that would happen to me all the fucking time.
Yeah, no, I have a way lumpier head than you.
Oh, I definitely have. My hair looks like a Shawn Kay, brother.
Very nice.
Fucking
yo, let me tell you something. Like, so when I went bald at the age of 30, and I had it was my 30th birthday. I hired my barber from Chicago to come because it was the last time I was going to hire him. And he brought his own clippers, like 0 down clippers, and everyone at the party got to shave a piece off. And they had like not like hair like this.
It's cute.
Yeah, but they got to shave a piece off. And then he was like this Middle Eastern guy. He's like, okay, everybody good? And then he just like cleaned it up at the end. And everyone looked at it and the first reaction was like, oh, dude, like, I feel like I'm used to it already, you know? And that was like all I needed.
I can't imagine you with hair. I think it would be so fucking awkward.
Let me tell you this, though. So this is the funny part, right? So, like, after my birthday weekend celebration, whenever I go home, my parents are both sitting on, like, the couches and shit. My dad looks at it and he's like, oh, not too bad. Okay, you know, not, you know, whatever. I thought it was going to be much lumpier than I thought.
Immediately updated your, like, range.
But then my mom, she looks at me with, like, such like this sass comment. She's like, you know, you wouldn't have that smooth of a head if I didn't massage it as a baby. Like,
what a great mom.
Took the credit. I'm like, yo, I'll give it to you, yo.
Mom.
I'll give it to you, my mom. But like, it's true though. Like in the Indian culture, because the infant babies, like their heads are so soft. Like a lot of times when they come out the womb, like their heads are like cone heads. But in the Indian culture, there is a way of like massaging the baby's head that first week they're born and doing that. And it's a very sensational thing. You see the baby like, oh, like, you know, like going crazy. Just sure. You know?
I've never seen it become personally, but it's cool. Yeah.
But it, like Indian mothers do that to round out the head and decrease the lumps that grow as their cranium like gets harder.
Hey, Shawn, can I tell you something real quick? I really love that you share your culture so vigorously and selfishly with the show and with the people. And I also want to let you know that I'm sure it translates very well because when I was standing behind there earlier watching the crowds and listening to people in front of the PA, right? They were equally, again, flabbergasted. Podcast kind of a vibe, but also like, how do I do it? Wait, do I want to do it? That's a weird one. How do I get on? Hold on, wait, am I actually going to get on?
Yeah.
Like the 1, 2. Yeah, exactly. Like the shit. We've had shout out to like one of the things I'm seeing is we get a lot of people who are into podcasts or something along those lines that will come back and like kind of You did a little.
Everybody has a podcast now.
Yeah, it's crazy. You got
Everybody
two.
has a podcast that they want to release. Like that's a
Oh yeah, I'm working on it.
I
Yeah.
have a podcast show that I'm looking to release in June, July, August.
Dude,
Yeah.
honestly, I have two that are currently both on hiatus, and I'm already in the back of my mind like I need to get back to podcasting.
Feeling. Yeah.
Yeah. And and again, it's like the only way I can look at it and like call it honor, don't care mentality, but it's just kind of like I look forward to when I see that episode released, you know?
Yeah.
Like that's the biggest thing.
Did they just turn the lights
Bro,
off?
Yeah,
we got that motherfucker.
no,
It's with
that
a
one went
yeah,
out.
no, I put the big batteries in it. I'm like, I think this is gonna last. I was thinking we might get 4 hours of full blast. And like we probably got right up against
It's
it.
one of our studio lights. That's why Jason's got the best tan now.
I am working.
Shit.
You were reconnecting with your Hispanic side, so you know.
Right. Yeah, I'm in there. I'm there.
Well, he's half Mexican.
I am a Hapsican.
Yeah.
I am white on the dad's side, Mexican on my mom's side. 23andMe basically says, look at all these weird percentages, but also brown as fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
But he's also sexy on all sides. Let me tell you that right now.
Yeah, dude.
Yo, I'll tell you this right now. Like, you know, it was his birthday night. It was his birthday night that we were in
right.
Deep Ellum, and I did my run where I do. We were doing Reno's, and then we did Twilight.
Karaoke across
Yeah,
the street.
karaoke
Yeah.
at Twilight afterwards. And so he came through, and we were celebrating his birthday. And yo, like, not me,
You can call
not
me
John,
Hagrid.
but the ladies were coming up to Hagrid, just being like, "What's your story?" Like they were trying to figure him out, but like, man, the amount of play that Hagrid gets behind the scenes, I'm just hoping that your wife watches the show and doesn't.
she's unfortunately well aware of the shenanigans that I'm capable of.
Yeah, she's got to know, dude. She's got to know what you put out.
But you could never tell though. Like we've known each other for fucking ever, right? So like
Yeah,
it's so
but,
much.
like, I think you don't put out any type of vibe that you're looking for it, and
Oh
it
yeah,
just-
I ain't no trifling, and that's hoe out here.
I would imagine. So, where we at right now? I guess.
There, buddy.
Yeah. So, this has been a fantastic show.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, we did
No,
get the
I-
light right off. Yeah. Well, this has been a fantastic show, mainly because John wasn't here to bring his negativity to it. But
I kind of thought for a second I was going to have to do the big feels interjection, but then the lady walked off, so it was
yeah,
fine.
no, dude, Miles motherfucking Francis, bro. Look, I've known this dude through the comedy game. I had to tell him before the show. I'm like, listen, dude, I know how nice you are. You don't got to be nice.
Yeah, I think I'm the only nice guy on the show.
Yeah,
I'm the only one allowed to be nice on the show.
Step on your toes.
This
Got
motherfucker
it. Thank you.
did not fucking step off that plate. This motherfucker came exactly the way he need to and got 1.5 people to walk off the show, which was great. Like
I had so much fun, man. It
Yeah.
was a blast.
it was like I was
You
waiting.
guys got a dope setup too. Like we cannot stress it. I wish, like, I don't know if you show it off, but like if you follow me, I've been posting pictures because I'm a nerd like that. But it
Right.
looks so fucking cool.
Yeah, I'm glad that you came. And I'm just the crowd that we had. I mean, we had about 150 people that walked the button. And for those of you, and again, if whether you watch Honor Don't Care before, or
Like our guest Richie tonight, big fan.
yeah, appreciate you, Richie. Appreciate everybody that came on to give us a record count of 12 people on the show.
Yeah, dude, we're starting to actually have to start timing. The
Yeah, we're gonna have
conversation.
to start
Yeah.
timing segments. Like it's gonna be, but this is why I love it, because as comedians, it's like you'll never get the time you get on this and on a broadcasted level. You know what I'm saying? Like when
Yeah,
you're at an
yeah.
open mic, like you're only counting on the
You
eyes.
spend this amount of time at a bar to get 3 to 7 minutes. Of
Yeah,
time.
exactly. Right.
Wow. Right.
So, you know, just to have that, like, yeah, like we are always going to be having to fine tune this show. But the fact of the matter is that we got a huge crowd that came in here from a private event that was next door, and people stuck around and watched the show like it was like
Hung out, dude.
a real talk show.
I saw, not only did they hang out, dude, I saw like 3 or 4 different people get talked out of leaving.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, someone who's like, no, I'm going to be the next guest, or we're doing this, or I want to talk about that, or I need to promote this thing.
It's like, fuck this place.
The FOMO, bro. Yeah.
Well, even more, like we actually had a few people that came on, and then we thought that they were going to leave, and then
Right.
they
They
stuck around to watch.
Yeah.
You know, just to keep it going, and we appreciate that. We thank you guys for the support. If you guys are watching Honor Don't Care, whether it's on twitch.tv/Honor Don't Care, through DIA Media Pro, through Deep Video Live, or the On Air Don't Care Facebook page. Share it however you can. This is a live dynamic that we do twice a month here at the Library Bar, but we're hoping to do it anywhere.
Amen.
Anywhere. All right. And you guys have a proven result. But Library Bar is always our number one spot. And we always end the show trying to put out something positive into the world. No matter what the shenanigans are or been through the show, we like to say something positive or put something positive out there. And you know what? I'm going to have you end. So, Jason, why don't you go start us up?
So my takeaway is I think tonight has been really great because, again, we're down a person for setup, but we also had zero hiccups.
Yeah.
At all. Like
Zero.
no problems at all.
Absolutely.
We finally fucking got it where we knew what to do. And we rolled up and we, like this thing goes here, that thing goes there. Everything was where it was supposed to be. So
yeah.
I just feel like we finally got through a pattern and through a bunch of hiccups into a pattern. I would say.
There we go. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead and just build on that. I'm grateful for good teammanship, that we're able to come together, fill in the blanks whenever we need to and readjust. And I'm just happy with the growth and development and how we keep trying to find ways to take a great production and just make it better, make it more seamless, make it more comfortable.
This setup right here, this was actually way better than I thought it was. Shout out to John for that suggestion.
Yeah, John gave us a suggestion to put it here. We were in that corner over there, and we allowed that to be kind of like the little hangout. But even people who weren't guests on the show were just hanging out and watching us. They have like a front row seat, And so
nearly as in the way as I thought we might be.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is just a much better flow for foot traffic.
Yeah, it felt good.
Listen, be in that corner over there, and you could never walk past where the basketball goals are over there.
I want to cut off that source of order. And
the other side too is that if people want to be on the feature, because it's like you can come right there, but it was completely blocked off, so they would have to walk around the entire bar. Here we have still active foot traffic that's able to push by, but we actually had like an audience. It was almost like a studio audience.
There was space for folks to sit and watch.
That was watching the show, that was enjoying the dynamic, that like you can see their reactions. And I think I think any comedian would enjoy that. But I mean, for us as producers of the show, it was a beautiful thing. So we appreciate everybody who, whether it was a conscious visit or a surprise visit, and you saw this going on. We appreciate every single person that came on the show that wanted to see, even if it was nothing of what you expected and made you want to walk off. We appreciate it because that's what we love. And Miles Francis, go ahead and close it off on how you feel.
Yeah, man. First of all, thank you guys so much for letting me do this. This was so much fun. Again, I'm blown away with the professionalism, with the setup, with how much just fun this
GIA Media and Deep Video Lab.
This for like 4 hours. This is wild.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't feel like it at all, man.
Just when we leave, dude.
I'll put out some positivity. I will just say that we talked on improv a little bit earlier, but I want to make it very clear. Improv is amazing. And I think just in general, the first rule of improv is yes and I think if more people, even if you're not interested in doing comedy or doing an improv class, if you just apply that yes and mentality to your life, check your ego and let yourself just enjoy those moments. And I think generally speaking, you're going to find yourself to be a much happier
dude. I love that, dude. I appreciate you saying that. And I know I was closing this up, but I have to build on that because what you just said, it literally is just about acknowledging someone else, even if you don't agree with that other side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like nobody has to agree on a communal point, but the whole point of yes and within improv is literally about acknowledgement. Is that I heard you, right? You don't have to agree with it. It's just yes and you can build off of an opposition with your own point, understanding that all parties are heard. So I appreciate that you saying that, man, because improv is a testament that like it is the world where it teaches you how to learn. And I think that the more that we learn from each other, we don't have to agree with each other, but as long as we're listening, we can at least have a conversation and not be I call it fucking ego hurt by, a just communal position and understand you feel how you feel. I feel how I feel. but I hear you. You hear me.
That's right.
You know? So this has been fun. This has been On Air Don't Care, y'all. I'm Shawn Kay the Showman, our guest host, killing it today. Miles Francis, the one and only, and of course, Mr. Jason Dyer of Deep Video Live, the cream, butter, gasoline to make this ride. We were at the Library Bar. Catch us here in 2 weeks on May 2nd. And I already know that week that we have the show, there's the Super Clips hair convention that's coming in town.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Super Clips.
Like puncture John's tire next 2 weeks from now, so I'm gonna show up and just be here.
Well, you know what, Miles, if you show up, me and Jason have a 2-to-1 vote to just go ahead and
don't throw me under that.
we all know that you have the final say. Either way, we know it's always going to be a crazy time at the Library Bar. You can catch me here next Tuesday to running karaoke open mic, and the Friday to follow DJing from 10 to 2 a.m. Otherwise, we'll be back here for the live podcast party in 2 weeks on May 2nd. I'm Shawn Kay the Showman. This is Miles Francis, Jason Dyer of Deep Video Live. We out from the Library Bar. Thanks for tuning in and not caring and living your life, y'all. Peace.
I feel like this is for the fall again.